That's nice. It's very nice. I like it a lot. It's classy. It says, "Do me. I'm here."
It's kind of hard to tell with those lights in the background.
Label them all so you know whose mic is what. Not that it matters necessarily, but and I've got them all in every seat, and that's good for you. So for all of them here, those are all the microphones. So
Is anyone else coming for the show?
Good stuff, man.
Hey. Somebody making a dramatic.
Where did he go?
Fashionably late as usual.
Damn it.
Sorry, I was drawing on the chalkboard.
You were supposed to be coming down the hallway for the
I
show.
was gonna draw a gun.
You know how
Is that how it works?
African American people go on colored people time? We got Vince time out here.
See, you can only say that because you're partial.
Yep, I'm partial. Took the
sounded
DNA
good.
test to prove it. Andrew can confirm. He saw
Sounded
my
real good,
results.
boss.
Okay. I'm gonna try my phone again because it died twice on me.
Yeah, let's try kicking it.
Let's sit down. Let's get this thing rolling. Let's
yeah.
get the party going.
We
Hey,
do some,
let's
some
go
cheers
to
then?
cheers.
That's right.
Cheers.
That's right.
Hey.
Salutes.
There
Yes.
we go. All right.
All got corona.
And give me a quad shot there, Big Andrew.
Big Drew in the house. Woo. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, buddy. And this is My Brain. I am Jeremy Scott Gibbs. Looks like I'm getting a little
Little delay.
delay on my camera.
What's the dealio with that?
Uh-oh.
Your camera's delayed too. You know what? Those are the two that I changed the settings on.
Yes.
I might go over there and change them again because that's unacceptable. But before we do that,
Yeah.
let's.
The two better looking ones are good.
Is that right?
Dude, give me Corona again.
Your hands go in like 5 different places on the camera.
So,
You gotta love
anywho,
it.
we have the eloquent Benny.
I'm
Hey,
done.
check that out. Like, look at the shot. Like, look. There's my arm, and you can see it.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about that. It's just back
I know, right? Then you have Taylor.
Yeah, screw the guy who set up the cameras, though.
That's right. And
Let's see if this works.
we gotta wait for the other bald guy to get back here so we can go through and
I'm just
actually
checking the system real quick, guys.
announce what the show actually is for tonight. And hopefully they can actually read what it says, you know, because we have
I already said the C word one time.
what?
Wait,
That's
which
it.
C word?
We're totally gonna get demonetized.
Hey, can I say the K word?
What?
Karen.
Damn it, Karen!
Damn it, Karen.
Is my speed still slow? I'm not liking it.
We're
We're up live.
We're live.
We're live, and my camera's going stupid slow.
Is it just
Benny's got a little blip in his show. Ah, dude,
No,
Oh, no.
ridiculous, ridiculous.
mine's not glitchy anymore. I said I don't think mine's glitchy anymore. No, it's clean.
You're still bald, but yeah.
What? Yes, I'm bald. Oh, not froze. What the hell? Damn it.
Damn it, Ben.
Look like I'm a child with special needs. Oh, wait, I am.
It's not offensive.
Either
It's not
that,
a joke.
either that, or I'm ridiculously high. Wait. Is it the same effect if I do this?
No, not even close. That's better.
Oh, see, Candy's chiming in. She says it's Tony's fault. The stuff is breaking.
It is Tony's fault.
Damn it, Tony.
Damn it!
It is Tony's fault.
What? The wrong camera.
I'm glitching now.
Yeah.
My camera's completely frozen.
Well, that's not okay.
But good thing it's the rant time. 'cause-
Right. Exactly.
Damn it.
Gotta love these technical issues, man.
Yes, I do.
Definitely my favorite part of the show.
Because you know when we actually hire somebody to do this correctly.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm looking at you.
I'm hired for an entirely different reason.
Maybe.
Ask James.
Where the hell is Nate, man? Like, isn't he supposed to be down here doing this stuff instead?
Yeah.
He's in China.
We export
Trump sent him back.
Trump sent Nate back.
Turns out he was patient one.
What?
I mean, yeah.
Patient zero?
The one after patient zero.
Oh, okay.
He's the guy that touched that guy.
I can count to potato.
Well, really, like, he's the guy who sucked that guy. But,
You did what?
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'll buy that for $1.
Crack a Big Mac.
Oh, got you $1. Oh, you're gonna have to try harder than that. Is it froze again?
That'll fix it.
All right.
Beat the hell out of that thing.
Yep. Now we're unplugged. Benny's glitching.
I'm liking it.
We lost camera one. Somebody must have thrown a rock at the camera.
Wham!
It
Nope.
looked like some. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Great. Way to start the show.
Yeah, you're totally shit in the bed here.
Grandpa's back.
Start the show.
Oh, hey, Survivor Girl says hi, guys. It's all on Twitch because Twitch is awesome. Because
You just pooped.
Twitch.
fuck
It
you.
was like,
Oh, shit, they're listening.
Yes, they're listening. We're live, Benny. Just remember,
No, they can't.
you
hear us
can't
if we
say
whisper.
fuck on the air.
No, if we whisper, they can't hear us.
You're whispering into the microphone.
They can't hear me 'cause I'm whispering.
What the fuck, Benny? See, look, they just said they can hear you, Benny.
They can't.
I don't think they can hear you, Benny.
Guys, I promise. It was an old trick I learned when I used to play video games.
No?
A lot more.
No?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, look at that.
No?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
You look like Mr. Furley in that shot right there. You're just like, whoa.
Hey, guess what I'm gonna do?
What's that?
I'm gonna come over to Tony.
Yeah.
Benny
Soak
said,
up all this beautiful frame rate.
Oh, hey.
Gotta love this.
Candy
Yeah, I feel like I'm
said, Ben, get
refreshing
back on
after.
the shelf.
Aw. Turn the lights on.
right here.
What's that? Gonna use a new camera? That's this one is a little slow.
Hey, they're cheap.
No, they ain't. No, not really.
I mean, they're not, you're not dealing with,
This is an amateur bullshit hour.
I did pay a little bit of money for these fuckers.
Is that a red dragon out there?
Could be.
We're outside?
What am I say about that?
The red dragon?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going there.
Yep.
Look at Benny's glitching.
Glitchy, man.
Son of a glitcher.
Kind of how I feel inside a lot.
Remember when I said earlier?
Wait, are you the princess from Wreck-It Ralph? Glitch? Benny's a Disney princess.
With
I
that
knew it.
hair?
I knew it.
With that beautiful hair?
Benny,
Sorry,
look at those luscious
It's all
locks.
dirty because it was 90 degrees today.
Benny is a Disney princess.
There you go.
That's right.
That's straight on for you guys.
That's right. Besides the hair, there's only one other requirement.
Yes.
Can you sing?
Do it, Tony's.
No.
I can show you the world.
You're one of the straight to DVD princesses, aren't you?
Straight to D.
You know, like, sometimes True Love's first kiss wakes him up. I didn't wake up. I was the one who was still sleeping.
Did you roofie yourself?
1,000 times in a row.
Hey. Never mind.
I went to go for a
Bring it
tattoo,
on.
woke up like this 10 years later. Oh, your Disney
I took
princess.
the drugs too. I didn't really see a problem with it.
Your Disney princess name is Penelope. No, that's the Penelope for Wreck-It Ralph. Have any luck there? Are we
What do you think?
No, I don't know. Like, is it Benny's glitching still? So we're doing all right on that.
Yeah.
Move over a little
That's
bit.
still working.
Yeah.
Hi.
What if we turned like?
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, I had this all set up.
Yeah. I mean,
The
you know,
devil.
not the devil, Mama. I saw her boobies and I liked them too.
Stop streaming on YouTube. See what happens.
Oh, I bet that would help.
Right? Apparently, Heather fell for that once. Of you being a Disney princess.
Oh, I believe it.
Was it just the tip?
It's private.
The private tip.
The private tip. Sure, yeah, sure. Anything? Oh. Is it in real time?
Yeah, but I turned it down so far, dude.
Oh wow, that's
He's in,
that's
Wow, I can
240.
read the disclaimer clearly on the screen.
No, you can't.
Notice this. That's your job.
We should totally make Benny read the disclaimer tonight.
Notice, this screen is wearing a mask.
Is that why I can't see
I'm
shit?
bringing the quality up slowly to see if I can. All right, that's good enough.
No, it froze.
It froze.
What froze?
Your face.
It did for a second, but you're good. You're good. Just... Hey, this is better than what we had.
All right, this is my brain. It does have these moments in it
Where it
on a regular
glitches.
basis.
I'm not moving around a whole lot, so it's like. See,
Now it's starting to,
now it
yeah.
starts
What
to
if we-
glitch.
Yeah, it's trying to catch up.
Son of a glitch.
All right, this is my brain.
Yes.
And
Hey, Crispy Bacon's joining us.
sweet.
Crispy Bacon. Cheers, brother.
Back on.
Jeez.
It's time for a Tuesday night rant.
That's right.
I a Tuesday night frickin' rant, bro.
Tuesday's gone with the wind.
Is she? She left? She's checking out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She only leaves on days that
This is my brain, Tony.
Yes.
Over my shoulder between me and Vince.
Hi guys.
Disclaimer here.
Yes.
Can't fucking read
We're gonna
it.
make Benny read it because Benny's got better vision than my
Benny?
own eyes. Yes.
Yeah?
Notice, this place is politically incorrect. We say Merry Christmas, one nation under God. We
Happy
salute
Hanukkah.
our flags.
Chanukah.
Give thanks to our troops. If this offends you, leave.
Nice.
We also partake in adult beverages.
Hell yeah.
We cuss, but not curse. We do red face, me and Tony, and we do bleached white faces with Ben and
You
Vince.
wish, bleached twice.
So, joining me tonight on the Tuesday night rant,
I like bacon.
first earwig in my brain, Mr. Tony Bradley. As always, cheers, my friend.
Cheers, brother.
I'm sitting here with let's go to a table shot, Big Andrew. And then
Oh, look at that.
on this
That is
side of me,
gorgeous.
see now there's no glitch on that one. We might have to
right.
stick with that shot.
You know.
On this side of
Makes me
me,
look huge.
this is my son,
To-
Taylor
it's to the
Vincent
gun
Gibbs,
show, yes.
the first. And across the table there, next to Tony,
That's right.
Mr. Ben Roberts.
That's right.
And back there, give us a quick computer shot of you, Andrew.
Drew's at the council. Where's he at? Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Drew,
there you
what's
go.
up, brother? Dude, show me your nuts.
All right, that's enough, Andrew.
Put that hog away, son. Damn.
So,
I saw the moon over there.
the rant. It's a this is my brain rant night. So I'm gonna go off of my first rant, and then I'm gonna turn it loose to the next person who needs to rant about some stuff, and we'll see how long it takes us to get kicked off. We are locally recording.
Yes, we are.
So we will upload this later when we get kicked off of whatever platform decides to kick us first.
Fuck YouTube.
Yeah. So I don't know if their algorithms are going. So anyways, so today we didn't have enough material on the job site. I got the boys working. Andrew's first day. He survived. He's still alive. I think. You still alive, Andrew? Yeah, he's still alive. It was hot. I don't know how hot
What was
balls
the
are, but it
actual
was hot.
temperature today?
It was 99 in the trailer. Actually,
Yeah.
that means it just exceeded because it just goes. There's no one.
So the actual
Thermometer just
temperature
gave
was
up.
just
It's like,
hot.
I'm done.
It was hot.
I'm maxed out, bro.
Hey, before we
is
get into
Michigan.
that,
Yeah.
can we talk about what is in the background of all of us that you finally got to work tonight?
I got it to work. Well,
Yes.
I plugged. You know what? I did it the other day.
Yes.
And I thought I messed it up. I plugged the USB, but I plugged it directly into the stereo system,
Right.
which doesn't, it only does music through the USB or videos.
Scusi.
Fuck, man.
Scusi.
And so tonight I was like, oh, wait. And I plugged it into the Blu-ray player, which will play a still photo. So there is the
That is the
logo
big ass logo.
on the big screen. That's 17 and a half feet of logo.
All this technology, we got a picture.
We put up a photo.
Only
So we got that going. I'm making more and more improvements. We did have the screen went down. The bulb died. I talked about that the other day.
Yep.
The system, the stereo went down. It only works on one channel. It's got 2 HDMI out, and the main one is dead.
So I think we have a new subscriber
What do we
because
got?
Crispy Bacon says, been here for 5 minutes and I love it.
Isn't Crispy already on there?
I don't know. This is
love
on
Crispy
Twitch,
Bacon,
man, because,
too.
fuck YouTube. But Twitch,
Yeah.
people love me
Crispy
on Twitch.
Bacon?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Crispy Bacon.
Dude, we appreciate you.
Dude,
Thank you, bro.
Just saying.
Thank you.
Dude, he came to the studio for the show
Yes.
and brought 3.5 pounds of bacon for the show. I was like, I love you.
I will receive that.
Yes, it was
So-
crispy.
My man.
So in
Crispy bacon.
our previous house, Vince knows this, but in our previous house,
Nicely done.
I'll tell you this story. And now that my phone's up and running, I'm supposed to forward the link, and I can't do it.
Did you get the link?
I did, but I'm like,
Send it.
so the people that are watching are not. I need to send it to the friends and family.
Please share the link, guys.
Share the link all over the place.
Share the link.
Put it on the web and the internet.
On the Webernet,
On the interwebs.
on
On the
the
worldwide.
on the entire interlink. So, anyways,
Jojo
we're living in our house before on Gully Road.
Gully Road.
This is why we don't have these guys on a regular basis because it's.
Squirrel.
Oh, Drew.
Garçon.
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 Garçon means boy.
Boy.
Yeah, good man.
Sounds better when I say
Keep abusing him. I'm going to fucking pay him after this.
Yeah, right. Son of a glitch.
If you'd have been nice and make him feel included, he'd do it for free. But
Right.
no.
no cerveza.
There you go.
So the base says par 5 bars.
Oh, he's passing it. Look at him. He's
look at
passing it.
that.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate it, buddy.
It's a twist off.
You didn't know what you were in for. Damn it, buddy. Benny's like, I want to be on camera. I'm like, all right.
So close to failure.
Can your brother run the switcher and everything like that? He's like, yeah. I'm like, love the enthusiasm. I'm picking up on the enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Here.
Go
I'm on
team,
camera. I'm
go.
on that camera.
So, yeah, we're good. We're good. I bet if we go back to the quad, we can get some glitches.
Glitch.
Glitch on the quad.
Glitch it out. You know what I was talking about with
That was
Benny?
your cue.
A perfectly straight cut on a board, like perfectly straight,
Yeah.
Would break the
it would start glitching out and everything around it would start breaking
Yeah,
because nothing else would be square.
that's right. That's how that works.
Is that what happens? That's why we cut shitty. So.
Well, I mean, you saw it. We were going through and adding the new levels to the
Yeah.
rack mounts.
Yep.
And you're with the jigsaw, and you're like, "Holy shit, that is a fucked up cut."
We're gonna have to do at some point. We're gonna have to get set up with the mobile cam.
Yes.
Right, Benny. So Benny can grab the mobile cam
And just go around.
and go boom, check that shit. Boom, boom, check that
Right,
shit.
right.
Boom, boom.
We see. That's what we need to do it up in the mezzanine when we get that thing.
Yeah, we get that rest of the studio. So we continually working on the studio, getting everything set up. This is the man cave. I need Andrew, my man, to cut to the man cave sign that.
While he's doing that, Crispy Bacon says, "So this is the first time on Twitch or what?" Nah, brother, we've been on Twitch for a minute.
Yeah.
Because YouTube can
Kiss eyes.
Kiss my ass. But yeah, we've been blowing it up on Twitch for a minute. Also on Don't Make This Weird and Survivor Girl to give a shout out. Look at all this has changed.
We're literally sitting in the same area.
Right.
It's not even the same.
Like Back to the Future.
No, go to
Right.
What one was it? What did I put it under? Oh, Matt and Ken. It's in the bottom corner,
Yeah.
buddy.
Go.
Glitching out.
See it?
There you go.
There you go.
Look at that.
So that
That is gorgeous.
it's got a little bit of the reflection of
The lights.
the lights behind it, but that is the new man cave sign that we actually made on Sunday morning
Sunday morning, yep.
before we partied out with the fam. So Vince did the painting.
Sprayed it all, yeah.
He sprayed it, and actually down the hallway, we took all those letters and we put them on a board, one of the rough sawn boards, and then we sprayed them all with different colors. You can see the different designs, and there's splatterings and stuff like that. And then we pulled those letters back off the board. We outlined them in black Sharpie, and then you did the silver Sharpie.
Yeah.
And then I clear coated it like 3 or 4 times. We hung that in the hallway. And then I took those letters and we hot glued them to that mirror. Tony helped me.
We did
Run
the
the-
frame, the lights, and
Yep, we did the frame. So we made the frame.
Yep.
And those are lights that I bought from Home Depot. Some LED lights, and they actually change colors. Hit that. Go back to the table shot again, Drew, and then cut back to that one. It'll show the lights changing.
Dude, my arm still hurts, man.
All right, so it's green,
Yeah, see-
blue, so it's cutting through. So Benny got us a little bit of a a little bit of a shot, so it cuts back. All right, so anyways, that's the type of stuff we like to do back here at the man cave and get everything done. So
and
that was a
what's-
lot of fun.
The video and the picture, they kind of give you a hint on how cool it actually looks, but when you're here and you're seeing it, it's
Yeah.
just like,
Well, plus I think Benny, you were holding you holding your camera up?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you got more of the lights above us,
Yeah.
I didn't see the camera.
the reflection of that.
Yeah, Benny, what the hell? Stand up.
What the hell, Benny?
Better than the Matrix.
that was the idea. Normally.
Benny likes to get that.
No, he likes to put on his tutu and dance around in the circle. So
I
that
like to
looks like the
stare
Matrix.
at doorknobs. I told you not to tell them that.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, come on, man, dude. All right, so back to the crispy bacon. I'll tell a little quick story, right? Love bacon. I was watching the show when
He
you
said
got
he loves-
3.5 pounds of
he,
bacon.
he's glad to be the 8th follower.
Nice.
Thank you.
So yeah,
Hey, we're building
Chris.
it up. One follower at a time.
That's right.
Or 25% of a follower. It's a ghost. Fuck off, ghost. Oh, it's don't kick the cooler. Don't kick the cooler.
Piss off, Space Ghost.
There's literally a cooler underneath us for our feet because I made this bar so high that my
You
feet
were
dang.
so high when you made this bar.
You were there.
Yes.
No, I wasn't here for this bar.
You were there for that bar.
Yeah.
He said, I made this bar, comma, so high.
So high.
Not so high. I
No,
made this
there's
bar.
no comma. I made this bar so tall. God. See, this
punctuation.
This is why they don't get on the regular show.
That's
They just
right.
get on the Tuesday Night Rant show. So, anyways,
Yes. Rant.
Rant!
Rant.
First of all, I'll tell you a quick story, and then I'll rant. Quick story, Crispy Bacon's on there. This is for you, buddy. So years ago, we lived in our other house on Gully Road. 8,000 square foot house.
Love that place.
A ton of people in and out. We just had a blast. I used to hold services downtown Heartland, and then after about 3.5 years, we just decided to hold services at the house because it was so huge.
Yeah.
And that cut out $800-900 worth of rent every month, and it was our facility. So, anyways, one of the things that I would do is I would be in my prayer closet and I would talk to the Lord and I'd say, you know what, Lord, I need some bacon. I noticed we had a big chest freezer.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I need some bacon, Lord. And invariably, I would come downstairs
Yes.
because the prayer closet was in that. It was like a weird room upstairs, like a card room, like you'd go up there and play cards with people.
Yeah, yeah.
It was just like there was outside stairs going up to it, and there was this room. And so,
Eagle's nest.
yeah, so I would go. I use it as my prayer. I put music.
Well, yeah, because Al's room was on the other side in the exact same location at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, eventually Nicole's
Yeah.
or
yeah.
everybody
That
changed.
was Al's drum room.
They would
the drum room. That's what it was.
Yeah, that eventually became the, yeah. The kids would periodically go, hey, Dad, we all talked, we're going to change rooms. And they would just swap all rooms. And I'd be like, whatever. So anyways, I'm in prayer and I say, Lord, I need some bacon. I would invariably come down the stairs and I would walk by the chest freezer.
Yes.
And I would open it up and there would be 8 to 10 packs of bacon.
Nice.
And I would go, and I'd walk in and I'd say, Tanya, she'd go, oh yeah, Mom came by while you were in prayer and put bacon in the freezer. And I'm like, wow, I'm literally upstairs asking for bacon, among many other things. But this is the one, crispy bacon's on there. This is one that is like right there, tangible.
Right, of course.
So I'm praying for my members. I'm praying for all sorts of stuff.
Right.
Anyways, so I said to the Lord one day, I said, because this wasn't a one-time thing. This is a regular occurrence.
Of course.
Bacon in the freezer. And it snows. He's so enthusiastic.
Yes.
So I said to the Lord one day, I said, Lord, I said, I asked you for this. And I said, and Vicky, my mother-in-law drops by, Vicky, and I say, how easy is it for you to talk to her? And he goes, a hell of a lot easier than talking to you. And
Son of a glitch.
I went, what? He goes, I talk to you and I say something. I say, hey, son, I need you to do this. And you go, is that you, Lord? What do you want me to? I don't know, Lord. I got to have a sign to make sure that it's you. I got to do this. He goes, your mother-in-law is walking down the aisle at Meyer, and I go, hey, the kids need bacon. And she goes, oh, bacon. Oh, and it's on sale. He goes, it's a piece of cake. He's like, I talk to her all the time. She doesn't always know it, but I talk to her all the time. He's like, you guys claim to know it. And you don't listen.
You ain't listen to shit.
I go, hey, I need you to go over there and give that person a hug. Are you sure, Lord? Seriously? Yes, I'm sure. Go give them a hug.
Do it.
Okay. So anyways, that's a quick story about bacon. That's how much I love bacon. I pray for bacon. Jesus made all bacon clean.
Yeah, Chris said I wasn't allowed to say it, but I've been sent here by him. Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Exactly. So crispy bacon, bro. That's a place near and dear to my heart. There are actually several packs of bacon over there in the fridge.
There is.
So here's my rant. It's not an epic rant. We were short on material on the job site today. We had a couple of things going today. That wasn't bad. But Mr. Matt came to the job site, and him and I wandered around and talked while we made sure the boys were doing, knocking shit out. And
As they always do.
at a certain point, I said, okay, guys. I said, I only brought like 8 waters. I said, we're gonna run over and grab some waters.
Yeah.
So we went over Home Depot. And we grabbed 2 cases of waters, and I grabbed them some punches because they needed some little nail punches.
Yeah.
They kept dropping mine. I don't know who.
You lost it. Andrew lost it.
Yeah.
One today.
It's okay.
Damn it, Andrew!
Andrew. Anyways, so we went over there, got some punches, we got some water, and I get up to the aisle, right? And this lady, mask, glasses, she's like, "You need to get in the line." And I look and I'm like, there's no signs that I can see that are obvious.
Right.
There's no line.
Right.
And I'm like, where's the line?
Right.
Oh, down this aisle. And I go, okay. And she comes out from behind her glass walls and she walks over there and she goes, "Oh, there's nobody else. You're next in line." So me walking over here when there was nobody else here. And then she looks at Matt, who's got the other case of water, and she goes, "You'll have to get in line." And Matt goes, "This is actually his water." Comes over and sets it on the counter. So as I'm setting mine on the counter, this other little gal comes over and she goes, "Oh, there it is," and she grabs the spray bottle and a rag to go disinfect something.
Right.
And the same lady goes, "Oh, you don't need the spray. That rag's just already soaked." So she picks up the rag and she's like, "Okay." She's gonna go wipe something down.
Right.
She goes, "And you should have gloves on because that's very caustic. It's not good to just have on your bare skin." As she's walking around behind her.
Of course.
And I'm like, and she like looks over her shoulder at the gal and she goes, "Just say okay, Mom." Like she was trying to make light of it.
Right.
And we're like, I didn't form an opinion yet. I just like, "Can you bring my stuff up?" I have 5 items.
Right.
2 cases of water
Right.
and 3 packs of nail punches.
Yes.
I'm like, okay. So she grabs her thing, she comes out around, she rings up, water. She goes, "Is that it?" I go, "No." And I flipped over my thing so she could read the barcode. And she's right here. She's right here.
Right. All up in the Kool-Aid.
All up right there.
Yep.
She goes back around. And I'm looking at her through the thing, and I'm like,
Do we have a total?
and finally she's like looking around the store. Like she's, what was it, Nurse Cratchit, whatever the fuck. The nurse from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh, yeah.
Nurse
okay.
Ratchet.
Yeah.
And she's literally doing this. And then she goes, "Oh, yeah, your total 3022. And I go, "Okay." I put my card in.
Right.
I'm on the outside of the fence. Good. All right, thing. She grabs the receipt. She does this underneath the thing like that, hands it to me.
Right.
I go, "Okay." I grab the 3 punches
Right.
like this with my receipt, and I go, "All right, I guess I'll put it in my pocket."
Right. No bag, no.
And I grab the one water, or I grabbed both waters, and she goes, "And where's your mask?" And I go,
Huh?
"You just touched me.
Right.
You just came out from behind your glass and rang up all the stuff that I'm,
Right.
and then you go, 'Where's my mask?' And I go, 'I don't wear masks.
Right.
I think this is all bullshit.'"
Right.
And she goes, "Well, that's highly inconsiderate." I said, "Well, 5,000 people in a state of 10 million,
Yeah.
it's all bullshit." And she like I thought she was running to get a manager to like do something. So, and I just looked like this,
Yeah.
and I saw Matt, he'd rung up through another person,
Yeah.
and I just casually walked out, and I'm waiting. I'm like, "Bring somebody.
Right.
Bring somebody.
Please.
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 Your executive order bullshit from a governor who changes things on a daily basis. She wanted to go to her freaking house up north, so she came out with an announcement and changed it so everybody could finally go to their summer homes.
Of course.
Because she'd restricted everybody from going to their summer homes up until that point.
Right.
But 24 hours before she made the announcement, there were photos of people of like drones or whatever going over her place up north, where her husband's car and a whole bunch of other vehicles were up there. And they're like, "What's the governor get to go to her place?" "Oh, we're gonna relax the restrictions for the weekend so everyone can go to their places because you might get COVID."
Okay, Karen.
It's bullshit, man. So there's my light rant today.
Tag. What
You tagging in?
Come on.
No rant?
Tag it. Do it.
Do it. You got a rant?
Oh,
I
man.
know what you've been dealing with, buddy.
I'm not even gonna get. I'll
It's
start
Rick.
off
Do
small.
it. Do
You
it.
gonna start off small?
Do it.
Give me
Start
something.
off
Come
small.
on.
The job site material. This was an issue last week too. We put this trim up. We didn't have enough of it. It wasn't good, right? Like we had barely enough, but we had to scab pieces in.
We had just enough.
Yeah, just I mean, our scrap was like less than 10 inches. It was like we used everything they had. even though some of the pieces look crappy because we thought that's what they wanted us to do. Come to find out, we should have just made them get us more material. Future reference, we know now. And then this week, same thing. We have all these pre-cut pieces ready to go up. All this nice material. It's uncovered. They used it for concrete forms. They're using it for walkways in the mud. All of our shit is destroyed. Then, I'm just getting to it. So
Come on, baby. Don't hurt yourself now.
Yeah.
Come on.
I text all the pictures to Matt, our sales guy. I'm like, hey, this is what we're dealing with. Like, just letting you know, we need more stuff. We're walking today. You know what I mean? And then the building manager, the builder, comes up, and we're like, yeah, so we're going to need more material. Look at this. They use it here. I showed him it in the concrete. He's like, these guys.
All your pre-cut pieces, not full sheets
Yeah.
that were laying on the ground. The
Pre-cut, labeled.
Pre-cut, labeled sheets that you guys were putting up for the soffit
It's
materials.
like, these all look like there's 3 of these, 3 of these, 3 of these. You'd think like, and they all have the same number written on them. Maybe somebody cut these.
Can I give you my phone so you can translate it for me?
Build the wall.
I was like, when are you guys pouring concrete? This is a couple weeks ago. When are you guys pouring concrete? Huh? Okay. When are you pouring you keep walking by us. When are you pouring your concrete?
Right.
Just casual, hey, how you doing? He comes over literally with a Google Translator pulled up on his phone. And I go, when are you pouring concrete? Tuesday.
No, and then the builder asks me, he's like, so how much are you going to need? And I'm like, probably 2 sheets of that trim and 5 sheets of the soffit. He's like, okay, I don't like random numbers. If you were going to be the one buying it, how much would you need? I'm like, okay. We get up there and measure it in front of him, which I don't mind at all. We're charging this guy hourly, whatever. You want to waste your time? You're like, this is your time. I mean, I went up there and I measured it. We did all the math quick. I'm like, yeah, so I'm going to need 2 pieces of that trim and about 5 sheets of the soffit. He's like,
Random numbers again.
Yeah. How you doing? All right, Tony, go to that one.
So Chris chimes in and says 3 of my family members had coronavirus, but all 3 got better in a week and didn't affect them at all. So everyone is kind of overreacting.
Dude, it's a complete overreaction.
Over
I've gone over the
50% of
numbers.
the
We
people have
might be
no
getting
symptoms.
close to 6,000 people right now in the state of Michigan that have supposedly, according to them, died of it. But I read an article earlier today that more and more states they're actually, I don't know if they're being sued, but they're being called out for exaggerating the numbers. Several states are being called out. More and more people are going, you're lying about the numbers.
Right.
There was, in fact, I think Alex Jones was saying it on there. He said he read like the 4th guy in this list of today's cases of people that died in New York or something like that.
Right.
And they look up every person.
Mm-hmm.
And the 4th guy on the list that they said supposedly died of coronavirus was murdered. He was shot to death.
Wow.
And then they keep going down the list, and they're like,
So
all
is
these
this,
people.
Is this
yeah.
the Sharknado?
This is the Sharknado. Yeah.
Sharknado.
Yeah.
Sharknado 7, I think it is now?
And in the news today, man attacked by shark ultimately dies of coronavirus. Be on the lookout for an infected shark. You wouldn't want to get bit. No, I wouldn't want to get bit by a shark either way, but
Right.
yes, now that the shark is infected with coronavirus, it's a double whammy. I could lose a leg and then die.
Yes. I'd much rather choose choice C.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no. No, no.
So, yes, anyways, thank you, Chris, for that. It's exactly right. I believe, according to the symptoms, I had it just before the Super Bowl. But guess what?
wait, what are the symptoms? If you drink water, you might pee a
Yeah.
few times throughout the day.
If you sleep,
Wait, if you eat regularly, you go to the bath, you poop once or twice a day. Is that one of the symptoms?
if you eat, drink, or sleep. And
I had-
If you breathe oxygen.
I had a semi-moderate cough. I had severe chills. I had total weakness.
Right.
I was in bed for 4 days straight, other than to get up and pee and
Right.
try to drink some fluids, which I couldn't do much of.
Of course.
And you know what?
And
Fine.
here's the
But
thing,
the thing-
is the caveat is, and make no mistake that the loss of any human life is sad.
Absolutely.
We're not making fun.
We're not
of
diminishing that.
No.
We're diminishing the fact that they've turned it into a political fiasco.
Right.
You know?
Yes.
Nobody else is dying of anything else other than coronavirus.
Truth.
Chris
Preach.
just chimed in and said, "Fun fact: some animals can get coronavirus, but can't spread it to people or other animals."
Oh yeah, that's one thing.
So
I
how do they get it?
I've been seeing a lot of deer on the
bad.
side of the road lately.
Quit sleeping with your
Fucking
dog.
corona.
Bad
It
kid.
was Andrew. He was the one with Corona.
Andrew went and got tested,
Oh, we all got it.
came back negative, told everybody he was positive.
But no,
just to
that's the
fuck
thing.
He had
is,
AIDS.
You know,
Just the AIDS.
we're not
That's another
making light
conspiracy.
of that. We're simply pointing.
We're not
out
making
that-
light of people dying, but when the government makes it into a bunch, just makes it into an absolute fiasco.
Right.
Okay, if you take the numbers, legitimate numbers right now in the United States of 80,000 people supposedly died of coronavirus, even though we can go down the list
Right.
of the fact that hospitals are labeling people with a slight sneeze as coronavirus.
Right.
That if the test by their own admission, if you've had the antibodies for anything flu related,
Yep.
you will test positive for coronavirus. That's how bad the testing is.
Right.
Okay. And as Trump said, we've tested more people than any other country. So you're going to have more erroneous false positives and all sorts of other garbage going on.
Yeah.
We know that the president of Tanzania sent over samples of pawpaw fruit and goat blood or whatever it
He had a
was.
few. He had a long list.
He had a
of
long
items.
list.
Gave them
and
all
they
names,
all came back,
ages, genders,
Yep,
sent them
yep.
in.
They sent them out as if they were human beings, all these different samples of,
Right.
of plants and animals, and they all came back positive, and he got on his national platform and said, "I'm calling bullshit."
Right.
You know? He probably didn't say that, but he got up there and he called them out.
That was the accent too.
So,
Exact-
but either
exact
way,
dialect.
according to their own numbers,
Oh, hey, Chris wants to throw some facts in chat about bacon, and, and he said I have them saved. So yeah, go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
we'll
Pop
take the
them in
bacon
chat,
chance.
brother. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
But anyway, so even
Got
if you
any-
go with their numbers, 80,000 people in America that have supposedly died of coronavirus, haven't died of anything else. Nobody's died of heart disease, heart attacks,
Shark attack.
Sharknado, car accidents.
Choking
If
on
you
pencil.
die right now, you died of coronavirus, no matter what happened. No matter
Lead
the
poisoning
circumstance.
from a 12 gauge.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
surprised everybody stopped drinking and driving too.
Lead poison.
What?
Right? Yeah. Well, that's because of the
Whack.
shutdown. Saved lives.
Everybody did just all of a sudden. stop
Lung
eating
cancer
gum.
from cigarettes, not a thing anymore. People just quit smoking.
Yep.
That's really good.
No, it's
You know,
great.
we should
Great.
go-
Oh, holy shit! Here he goes with all the bacon facts.
Holy shit, dude. Did you know?
Did you know bacon is a type of salt-cured pork? Bacon is prepared from several different cuts of meat, typically from the pork belly or
Yes.
the back cuts, which have less fat than the belly. If it's eaten on its own or a side dish, or used as a minor ingredient to flavor dishes. The first bacon factory was opened in 1770, before we declared independence.
Dude, that's right before.
Wow.
I know.
I'm going to say that that's
6
probably
years.
That was the catalyst.
because I've literally had somebody try to tell me that eating
Yeah.
We're gonna
bacon,
make bacon in this country.
the endorphins that are released from eating bacon are the same
Country's
ones
not
that
here
arsonists have when they set fires to things.
You know, that was
So I'm thinking they probably started eating bacon
that was the straw that broke
5
the
years
pig's back.
before, and it had nothing to do with taxation without representation.
They
And
tried to take our fucking pigs, man. That's what
I think they got all juiced up on a bunch of bacon juice. And,
That's right.
They're
and
like, ooh, that pig's looking.
you know, we do have a
It wasn't
special.
the fucking Tea Party; it was the Bacon Party.
We have a special. There's a special
Fake
shot.
history 101.
That's right.
There's a special shot that we do here.
Yeah,
We do a piece of bacon. Have you had the bacon shot?
yeah. Come on, man.
Awesome.
Yes.
So you take a piece of bacon.
Yes.
And you cut it into pieces,
Yes, yes.
right? And then you put a little bit of chocolate on it. So I think we have the dark chocolate Hershey syrup. And you do that, and then you do a shot of what's the shot of the chocolate over there while you're there, Andrew?
The chocolate vodka.
Yeah, the chocolate vodka.
Yeah.
It's the Traverse City. Moving over there.
This is freaking awesome. I'm loving these facts, Chris. So,
You see the chocolate one?
it's all the way on the end, boss. There you
What's
go.
it just say? Just say chocolate flavored?
Yeah.
But it's the Traverse City, right? Yeah, Traverse City, from the Traverse City distilleries. So that's one we kind of invented here. All right, give me another.
So, okay, and bacon goes back to 1500 BC. Bacon grease was used like grenades and bombs in World War I and World War II.
Thank you, Andrew.
And Kathy said, or Kathy, Candy said that sounds like an amazing shot.
It is.
Yes.
It is. It's several people do it. Well, and who else did I have do the cherry shot? There's a cherry vodka from the same place, from Grand Traverse.
All I'm gonna say is,
And you do that shot, and then you literally you do the shot, and then you go, and it's cherry flavored vodka, and then you go,
yep,
and all you taste is chocolate covered cherries in your mouth.
Yes.
There's no chocolate in it.
yes,
It's like
yes,
it's phenomenal. I bought it for
moonshine
just
cherries. So I'm gonna throw that out.
Those
there.
are good. Those are very good. Do you know at one point we toyed with changing the name of the band?
Yes,
To Moonshine Cherries. So give me one more.
And you got one more, Chris?
Come on.
We did the minor ingredient for flavored dishes. The first bacon factory was opened in 1770. Bacon goes back to 1500 BC. Bacon grease was used for like grenades and bombs in World War I and World War II. That's all he's got right now. Come on, man, give me another one, brother. Did you know that bacon doesn't make you fat? It's the excess of sitting on your ass and doing nothing.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yeah, because Vince eats a
Wow.
lot of
Yes.
fucking bacon.
Do you know that
I've
I've
eaten
cooked?
bacon my whole life, dude, and I'm like, I'm so
He's
fat
cut.
right now.
He's cut.
I'm
Yeah.
fat.
Oh, you're fat?
I'm fat.
When it's
THAT.
99 degrees outside all day, you know to get fat.
Sweaty
Like-
balls.
You sweat it off.
Yeah,
Down
just
your
after today, I lost all that weight.
Yeah.
Sweaty.
All the
Sweaty
crushing
balls.
weight.
Sweaty balls.
But I'm having 10 pounds of bacon for dinner, so
Oh,
I'll be
yes,
back
dude.
tomorrow.
How do I export, dude?
Speaking of dinner, I have to give a shout out to Mr. Gibbs here. No,
Oh.
not you, the other one.
You're looking at me.
Yes, I was looking at you, but
Yeah.
I was pointing at him. A bacon, not bacon. Well, man, bacon ham, kosher ham piece.
Was it?
I don't know.
I don't know. Spiral hands.
Spiral ham
was a spiral cut
and
ham.
beans soup for dinner was fucking amazing.
So we
can
had the
just
spiral
process it
ham. We had the spiral ham on Sunday.
Hey, how do I?
Oh, here he goes with more. He said the average.
Take some butter
Mix
Yeah.
together.
and put some ham in it.
What's that recipe?
Wait,
We were talking about for making chicken. You get some butter. Mix it with butter.
Yeah.
So, okay, Chris chimes back in. He says the average American consumes 18 pounds of bacon each year. He's like, I'm working on it. Stop pushing me. And there is a church of bacon.
What?
Yes,
Hallelujah.
our Lord and Savior Piggy,
The church of bacon.
the church of bacon. I'm getting more. Just wait. Take your time, brother.
Wow. So
I would be intrigued if I said, "Oh, who do you worship then?" Bacon.
So does he have like the
I
pellets that are all
respect that.
crispy?
I respect
what-
that.
is that
I'm
what
very
that works?
intrigued.
yeah,
I worship the Lord, but I respect you as well.
I mean, how does that work?
I don't know, but chocolate covered bacon is the shiznit.
Chocolate covered.
And then a
bacon?
shot of chocolate
Fucking
vodka
See,
afterwards.
when you told me about that before we did that, I was just like,
It's this. It's another
It's-
one of those things. It's
it's
sweet
a-
and salty.
it's a weird sensation in your mouth, but you're
Yeah.
like, I need another one of those.
But that's I've had some people before where they're like, we don't they're like, I can't believe you put that on that, and I'm like, it's contrasting flavors. Do
He
you
put
realize that,
strawberries on his omelets.
Oh, there's also
dude? Strawberries on my omelets are phenomenal.
Fuck yes. There's also a bacon camp. There is a bacon statue of Kevin Bacon.
There's a fat kid
Yes, 6 degrees of separation from bacon.
Yes.
is 6 degrees too many.
Speaking of that, 6 Degrees of True Serum is a page that Candy runs, and it's
Absolutely.
it's one of those pages that
Encouragement page.
Yeah, you just got to get on there, and it's good juju, it's good stuff. So
Yeah.
shout out to Candy for 6 Degrees.
Free candy.
Free candy.
Candy.
Free candy on
Dude,
it.
we saw the same truck, the same sticker today coming home from work. Free candy.
Yeah, we saw him the other day coming home. Free candy. We saw him again.
Dude.
Bed of his truck's like not even attached to the cab at all. It's like propped up and sideways.
It seems
It's all
legit.
rusted out. Yeah, free candy, man. We're like, hell yeah. Let's
All
talk
right,
to this guy.
Tony, you got to get into a rant, buddy. What's up?
Oh.
Vince, you ready for a rant yet?
You know,
Ready with a rant?
I got so much shit to bitch about. It's not even funny, dude.
Now you worked today pretty hard on trying to track down the warranty stuff for the music equipment that died the other day.
You know, I gotta say,
That didn't frustrate you too much, but
well, no, it's customer service in general. that frustrates the shit out of me because, okay, so you go and you spend
Vapors.
a substantial amount of money on a product that you've done the
And you saw the things. I've had them both less than a year.
Right, you've done the consumer research. You've done the due diligence on this. You've went through and made an educated
Keep talking.
consumer purchase. Correct? Okay. You buy whatever electrical insurance that you need for whatever electrical device it is, and you've paid more money for that. Generally, it's $10-$20. You know, obviously, if it's a bit more of an expensive item. And then you have all of this other stuff that you need for buying whatever device this is to make your life easier due to technology. Correct? Okay.
Correct.
So now you go through customer service, you activate the warranty, you turn in your card or whatever the hell it is. You know, that way you covered, right?
I could throw this thing out the window and be covered.
Right. I can run this thing over with a freaking bulldozer and be covered.
But guess what? It breaks naturally.
Right.
Not covered.
And then you're on customer. You know, here's the rant that I have. And now, speaking from a person that has done telemarketing, okay?
You?
Yes, I've done telemarketing.
So
And it was great.
I've had to work really hard at loving you.
You were the nicest.
Yes, you have. I was the nicest telemarketer ever.
Doesn't matter.
Because I'm not one of those dickheads that call people the minute they sit down for dinner and go, "Hello, may I please speak to?" Yes, I'm selling Capital One credit card insurance. No, there's certain etiquettes that you have.
Hey, how you doing?
Right, exactly.
So you're the only one.
Right, exactly. And you get these, and you know
Hello,
what?
sir or madam. Can I speak to you tonight about your financial security?
Totally reminds me of the movie
Hello,
Idiocracy.
guys.
Eating dinner, dickhead.
It totally reminds me
No reason to be
of the
rude,
movie
sir.
Idiocracy. 'Cause it's like, what are you doing? I'm baiting. Really? That's what? Wow. Wow. Your customer service. Seriously? Or the best part about it, I am Craig. No, you're fucking not.
Hello, this is Steve.
Shut up, B.
Right. So can I get an American-speaking motherfucker? Please.
Tell me what you have for lunch, and we'll tell you we want your financing.
Would you like the financing?
So we're down there building the gym. We're getting ready on the gym, putting it all together, the fitness center. And one of them calls. Everybody was standing around me. It was lunchtime. And I go, they're like, "Are you the business owner?" I was like, "Nah, man, I sold that for crack."
Holy shit, he's throwing up a shit ton of bacon facts. Okay, so he says Americans spend more than $4 billion with a B dollars annually on bacon. Bacon dates back at least to 3,500 years. The Chinese were the first to cook.
So we're talking actual bacon.
Yes, actual bacon.
Because, I mean, the Democrats spend a lot more than that on bacon.
Fuckers. The Chinese were the first to cook salted
that's just
pork bellies. The salt preserved the meat so it could be eaten all year.
And he's trying to laugh at my joke. He's trying to laugh at my joke.
With you guys, dude.
Fuck. Can't hit his knee up because he built this bar.
He built his city on rock and roll.
He built this bar really high.
You got to turn the other way so they can see what you're doing.
Yeah, dumbass.
No, put that away. There you go. See? He also says, during World War II, Americans were urged to save bacon fat so it could be used in the manufacturing of bombs. It was used to make glycerol, an ingredient in explosives. Fuck
Bacon,
yeah.
bacon fat is phenomenal.
Dude.
When we were at the other house,
Makes incredible
when we were at Gully Road,
Yeah.
I used to keep it. You saw it. I would keep it in a mason jar. Usually underneath the sink or underneath the cooktop.
3 bacon.
No, I tried to cool it off and it exploded.
Nice. 3 bacon products you can't eat: bacon scented bath and soap, shower soap, bacon strips.
That people have tried.
I'd like to say something about that.
I would eat.
Anything's a dinner if you're brave enough.
Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
Why do you go there?
Anything's a hammer if you're brave enough.
I blame Nate. Nate was the first one to say that, and I was like, "That's fucked up. I'm going to use that."
So you bring it on my
Let's
show?
start off way on the original meme attached. Was
He
girl
totally
laying
just
on
did a
the
Nate.
track.
Is your mic on?
No, it's not.
He's shaking his head.
No,
No,
I'm not doing it.
Give me a head shake shot. Give me the shot.
Nope, I'm out. I'm here to
Okay, so what else we got here? Oh, 3 bacon products you can't eat. Bacon scented bath and shower soap, bacon strip adhesive bandages, band-aids that look like strips of bacon, and the bacon surfing cat clock, a clock with a picture of a cat surfing on a piece of bacon in space.
You can't eat that.
Dude, I fucking want those pajamas, man.
You can't eat the fake
Legit.
bacon that comes in your kid's little hobby
Right.
kitchen.
That's faking.
It's plastic.
Faking.
It's bacon.
I was like, oh, you made bacon. Check it out. I didn't know this kitchen could do that.
Here we go. Here's the best one. Bacon has been called the food most likely to convince vegetarians to eat meat. That's because it's so tasty.
Hey, I had people. I literally had people.
salad, don't you?
No, I had
Bacon beans.
I literally have been around a couple different people, and they're like, they went out of their way to do. I'm like, you bought fake bacon.
Right.
You bought something that had to be so processed.
Bacon.
Bacon.
They're like, it's made out of turkey. I'm like, how is it made out of turkey? How? What do they do? They take turkey
They call it turkey
and
bacon.
they shred it so much it becomes a mushy little pile, and then they form it into a strip, and then they color it so it looks like bacon to you, and they also have to add chemicals and a bunch of other shit so that it fries up like bacon. Just eat fucking bacon.
It's pretty much like, the Play-Doh thing that you make bacon with.
Good God.
Oh, what's everybody's name? Okay, so I don't know if you can see the long shot. That is Mr. Jeremy Scott Gibbs.
My show.
His show. That is Mr. Taylor Vincent Gibbs.
My son.
And this is my lover, Jose.
It's my Benny.
Corvo Benis.
I'm here later.
And, well, you know me. I'm the other bald guy.
It's my earwig.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Computer shot.
That's right. Computer shot.
That's Andrew.
Drew in the house.
That's Benny's Andrew.
He's got that luscious mustache.
Andrew's literal first day at work was today,
Yes.
and he got sucked into running camera for the show.
That's right, because we don't have our
I had
agent,
very
man.
little to do with it.
We don't have our
I was like,
agent.
hey, can you come over after work and you guys either run the show, sit in on the show?
That's right.
He's like, I don't know. Andrew, you upset? He's like, I don't care.
Yeah, that's how it started. He's like, "You guys got this, so I can leave." And then he's like, also do the show after you bring Vince back.
I'm like, you're like, yeah, dude, I can bring you back. I'm like, okay, well then,
So,
why don't you do the show?
Jeremy, Taylor, Benny, Tony.
Andrew.
Andrews.
Speaking of Andrew,
Yeah. Oh, Garcon.
if
Ice
would
me.
please,
See,
my
this is
good
why I
sir,
come prepared.
ice
Because,
up in the fridge,
I
just
have
to the door.
a bottle myself that I put right here and I just pour.
Did you? Look at
Look at
this one.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that monster.
No fair. Yours is bigger than mine.
It lays down a monster.
It's wider, but it's not tall.
Yeah. wait, let's see.
I've
Let's
got
see.
shirts.
Let's see. How big is, I don't have my readers on.
What?
I guarantee your volume doesn't match mine. 750 milliliters.
I've got girth.
1.75 liters.
Oh,
Yeah.
the metric system.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Twice and then
Oh, yeah, with cheese.
he does have you beat in length. He'll reach rock bottom long before you.
All the way to
You might graze it from a running
We're
start.
gonna go to
but-
T9
We
and
don't
T10,
have- we
baby.
don't need
It's
to-
right in the spine.
You know what? There's not much, not a whole lot of length beating me there, and it's all circumcision, uncircumcised area anyway. So
Circumcision.
So
It's all the
it is
uncircumcision.
Jeremy on
So-
the left. Yes, on my left.
yeah, when you compare it, it's just the circumcision that
he's
was
the
done
right
improperly.
It's just the tip, man.
Yeah,
just saying.
That fucked up.
Jeremy, wave.
He's
They're asking
You
who
gotta
Jeremy
wave.
is.
He's asking who Jeremy. He's got to wave. Hi.
It's a show.
I'm.
In the chat, they want to know who Jeremy is.
Yeah, it's me.
Why does Jeremy remind me of Michael from Grand Theft Auto 5?
Oh, my God. It's because you're a pimp, dude. That's what it is.
He's got a pimp daddy shoes.
He's got
I don't
the
know what
big
this
house,
is.
He's got all the money. He's just
me.
chilling.
Google it. You'll get a kick
must
out of
be
it.
me.
Seriously, you'll go.
Yeah.
Michael, tell me, yeah, dude.
Because I can't watch video games. The boys love to play video games. I robbed them tonight. of video games. In fact, I sent you up to the store to buy a mount so you could mount the TV in the back in the green room.
Yes.
And then I get here, open the box.
Get on the show.
Food's done.
Was it good?
Start the show after you eat food.
Was it good food?
Yes.
It was good food. We took some butter.
I did throw butter into it.
And then
And then butter.
I threw butter
And
into
brown
it.
sugar.
Did anybody turn it down?
Oh.
Hey Drew,
Ham.
when you go back over there,
I turned
you turn
it
the crock
down.
pot down to warm, so it doesn't
Mix some butter with some butter while you're over there.
Yeah.
And
with a
Butter.
splash of real salt
Butter, butter, butter.
Yes.
and some real pepper.
Pull some of that butter out. Oh.
Cook it down, make some honey.
All right.
it's already 2 sticks
So
out.
you were telemarketing ranting. I don't know if it was going to be epic, but it was headed somewhere.
Well, no, that's the thing. Is it irritates the shit out of me. If you're going to go through and provide customer service to anyone in a foreign country, learn the motherfucking language. Not that complicated.
I love
fluently.
I love it. The names they come up with.
Fluently.
I love the names they come up
My
with.
name is Jim. No, it's fucking not.
Hello, is this the business owner?
Yes.
Yes. This is Jeremy? Yes. Hello, this is Scott? No. No, no, it's not.
Benicio del Toro.
Okay, I'll buy that one.
Just one day I wanted to be like, hello, this is Habib. I'll be like, oh, what?
Dude,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
cool.
You
I'm gonna
actually
get down
get
with
a job at
it.
AT&T,
Send me some
brother?
curry and rice, baby. That shit's epic.
Listen, when you
Love me some curry and rice.
when other than when the first
Hell
statement
yeah.
after verification is a complete and utter lie,
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm fucking out.
That's why I have trust issues and anxiety attacks. You lied to me. Your name is not Jim. It's Hazim, motherfucker.
I would tell you my name, but it cannot be pronounced in your language. Let's go with Steve.
Try me.
No one messes with Zohan.
It's Keith.
All right, so your epic rant is all just telemarketing because you were on customer service today.
Well,
And
that's the thing.
did you get somebody foreign today, or were they all? Were they
No, like everyone spoke American.
smoking it.
Smoking it.
They were smoking
Everyone spoke
American.
American fluently. I think the dude's name was like Craig or something.
American.
And isn't that part of the? And to rant a little bit on that, when people come to America, and the essence of coming to America was the desire to be American.
Dude,
you don't lose your heritage, but at the same time, you assimilate to this. That is the strength, part of the strength, other than obviously freedom.
Well,
But the strength of this country is assimilating and being one population.
Look at the story of Ellis Island. Okay,
Yeah.
families got here any way that they could. And they come over, and obviously they were assimilated to America, but not in a bad way. It was, look, this is the land of opportunity.
Right.
Because you can work.
And if you're going to have that opportunity, then you don't need people that cater to you. You want to do everything you can. And Trump announced that the other day. He says he was down in the Ford plant, and he said he touched on a bunch of stuff after he thanked everybody for doing such a good job. I mean, he has to. I don't agree with the COVID shit, but
Thanks, Karen. Thanks,
Thanks,
Karen.
Karen.
Thanks, Karen. Thanks,
Oh,
Karen.
yeah. So, anyways, he says, so we're working on immigration. He said we have over 200 feet. I'm doing that was wrong.
Yes. It's Boston.
I'm not even
It's
trying.
not New York.
So it's,
wasn't wearing a mask.
it's 200 feet.
Wicked smack.
Over 200 feet
Wicked smack.
of the wall. 200 feet of the wall, or 200 feet, 200 miles.
Yes. 200
And he
miles.
said, we want people to come here, but you got to come here legally.
Right.
Actually, before he even said legally, he said you've got to demonstrate a skill
Yes.
and then come here legally. And that's something that people did.
Right.
You said Ellis Island. There were a lot of people that came to Ellis Island because they wanted to either flee where they were or come for a better opportunity.
But they had
and
a
they got
skill.
here and they had, well, some of them had skills. Other ones were like, oh shit.
Right.
I need to put something down, or at least tell the guy that's in front of me
Right.
what my skill is.
Right.
And then it was a badge of honor for people to go through their citizenship classes
Right.
and become citizens and be able to speak in English, and they worked very hard at it.
Well, it's
you belching over
incredible.
here?
When you look at, what was that movie? Shit.
Not shit.
No, it was Here Comes the Boom. Kevin
watch
James, he was
refuse
a
to watch Did you watch
I
it?
don't
Shit.
really want to know.
He was a teacher and teaching people how to,
Oh yeah.
get their citizenship. And of course, the story's about a teacher that
English.
right becomes he's a teacher that becomes a UFC fighter, which was incredible, great story. But part of that was him
I'm agreeing.
teaching people how to
Read along.
Yeah.
Get it going.
pass their citizenship exam. Yeah.
No intake.
But it was great because he gets to the part. He's like, "Okay, look, y'all are fucking. You're out in left field. This is not what this is about. This is what America's about. Learn this, right? And you'll
Get your shit straight.
right." And the one guy's like, "It's twisted." And no, just
I still remember Renaissance Man. Remember that with Danny DeVito?
fuck yes.
That was hilarious. These guys don't even know what that one is. No. All right,
I'm
Vince.
sure I would recall if I had seen it again. But
Vince, have you
Renaissance Man was fucking great, dude.
it's probably
Yep.
been a great while.
Do you have any passion? Is there any rant anywhere near the surface of your medulla oblongata?
You're wrong, Curtis Sanders.
Blah, blah, blah.
They're
I mean, he listens to the same stuff I listen to every day, and
the
he'll go.
mask thing really has me.
Dude, talk about your rant.
Tilted.
That
Oh.
was fucking beautiful. Like, can you pull that up and
It's
read
just
that?
hilarious to
Can
me,
you
dude.
seriously? Can you pull it up and read that? That was fucking beautiful.
Oh
You
yeah.
pull it up.
Is there your
I
face?
can't.
No,
I'm
you
like,
gotta come on.
Really, come on, man. Why you gotta fuck on me like that? Damn it.
Quit fucking
I just think it's hilarious that people wear masks, people wear gloves, but if you touch more than one thing with your hand or with your glove,
You're supposed to change gloves.
before you wash your hand, you're
Right.
contaminating, it just multiplies every time you touch something.
What was the scientific statistics that they put out that said basically using a mask is like trying to put up a
It's a screen. It's
Chain link
putting up a
fence.
chain link fence
to
for
keep out mosquitoes?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Why the
There was
fuck am I wearing a mask then?
So we sent out the list.
keep the
We're gonna
mosquitoes
be
out.
putting up some T-shirts. You guys tell me if you like the
dumb.
T-shirts.
That one, see, I got a
But,
mosquito right
but
there.
one of the T-shirts that we're putting up has a big middle finger. It says "fuck you." We are all essential. So we're
You're getting the
we're about to
T-shirts.
order those
It
T-shirts.
is
Yes.
rude to call somebody unessential.
So I was thinking about another T-shirt today when the lady tried to accost me at Home Depot.
Not a cop.
Not a cop.
I can
After I shave, I'll be not a cop.
So I thought about this. I thought about this T-shirt. So you guys in chat, the three
Yes.
people we have in chat, let me know. Or one person.
No, there's 3, 4, somebody else.
Let me know if you'd be interested in a T-shirt that says, "My T-shirt protects my nipples like your mask protects you from the virus."
You're gonna cut holes in them.
No, you gotta. That episode of South Park where the cable company's like, "Oh, no, sorry. Let me get my manager." You just gotta walk up. Oh, I don't have my mask. Boom. I forgot to bring my mask. I left it at your mom's house when I was begging
No, wait.
her.
Here we go.
Oh
I was
no!
trying to remember how I said it. Something like, "My shirt's protecting me from my shirt can protect me from nuclear radiation, just like your mask can protect you from a virus."
This is
You're
dope.
painting mask.
Chris chimes in. This is dope, man. Slowly, because you're breathing in carbon dioxide.
I know.
And yes,
Thank you.
People want the
Please
shirt in
like.
chat. People want that shirt.
They want that shirt.
They want that
Please
shirt.
tell your friends.
We'll get that shirt
Ask
going.
your friends.
We're gonna get that shirt going.
Yes.
Follow us on Instagram. This
We
is
will
my
get
brain.
that. We will get that on the Instagram, and
We'll get that on the Instagram.
Benny's in charge of
the slam.
the store.
Slamma jamma mamba.
The Insta
So,
slam.
yeah.
And we'll
I was
we're
gonna
go
go.
with it.
We're
Slam it.
gonna work the black slamma mamba jamma.
Yeah, the slam.
Extra large black.
Here's the other T-shirt. Here's the other T-shirt. This one's a little bit. Here's the other one that's a little bit more.
Benny, shut the fuck up.
We're gonna get that.
Oh, we already got that one.
We already got that one.
Wear that
We're
every
gonna
day.
get that. That's kind of an in joke.
Yes.
This is my brain. Benny, shut the fuck up.
Yes,
That's-
exactly.
It's kind of. But here's another T-shirt that.
Can't do that unless
you know Benny. We love Benny, so shut the fuck up.
So we're considering this
Please shut the
T-shirt.
fuck up, Benny, in
Like
chat.
a shot caller that we
Yes,
Hey,
it needs to be a theme.
Spam, shut the fuck up, Benny.
Next
Get
30
checked. Come on, guys.
Spam it.
Next 30 seconds.
It's like lounge pants.
Lounge pants! Oh, so here we go. Everybody
Shut the fuck up. Hey, so
Oh, they want to shut the fuck up Benny t-shirt too.
all right, so here's the t-shirt. I want to know legitimately how many people would wear this who want it and would wear this t-shirt. Okay, get this one.
Right.
I'd be wearing my mask, but I needed something to hold my balls.
It's all about the meaning.
I'm just saying.
Or you can have my mask. I don't need something to hold my balls anymore.
Just have the t-shirt like going like this.
Wear a mask if you're
Your mask is my recycled
When the epidemic's
clothing.
over, you can use your mask to hold your balls.
Bullshit. Masks are gay.
And then Chris said, I just want to see someone slap Andrew.
What? Andrew's been great. He got me ice. He's keeping the boys.
He's not wearing mask!
Do you need another round? You're evil. Benny, Vince, do you need another round?
Yeah.
No, there's more in here.
Dos cervezas, por favor.
You talk with that fucking filthy pig Latin. Hey man, this is American tank. You speak American.
Well,
You want?
You know what he just said to me?
the job is
What's up, white man?
killing
a
Nazis.
Mexican tank?
And I need me 100 Nazi scalps.
I want my scalp. Thank you, sir. Andrew, you are doing a yeoman's job.
Dude, seriously.
Freaking awesome, buddy.
Yeah, you want to
hey,
slap
Come on in
Andrew.
the chat. Everybody say thank you, Andrew, for getting us.
Thank you, Andrew. Yes, Andrew.
Yes.
Good thing it's
So-
pissed off.
Count the bottle caps over here.
Chris says, where are you guys
Andrew.
from? I'm from a
Yes.
test tube experiment going on
Mommy!
in 1976.
Mommy thought she got me from the whoopee ball. I know, with no returns.
And, you're the son of the fish creature from League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Close. Very close.
The daughter.
Close relative.
That was
It was a bipolar moment between
He's
Dr.
hiding
Jekyll
his
and Mr.
fucking
Hyde.
gills. Check his ears.
Mutation!
Vince knows that one.
Oh, hey, you're getting some love in chat. Candy says you rock, Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew. See what happens when you come on the show? We are nationwide. There's one person on the other side
Yes. that's
watching.
yes.
Nationwide is on your side.
But not right now.
Nope.
No, everything's shut down.
That's right.
I love getting the call when you call customer service and they go, well, normally we would take care of that right now in store, but you can't come in the fucking store.
Right.
And I said to the kid, I pulled up to Best Buy and I said, I have it right here. I called you before I drove up here. I unhooked it. Called you. Drove up here. And now you're telling me you can't do it? Well, I misunderstood. That was our policy, but because of everything like that, I'm fucking right here. And he goes,
Mr. Geek Stutter. Fix the machine.
and he goes, and we pay for the warranty shit, all that stuff. So and then he goes, I looked over and I go,
That's a refrigerator.
I said, that's because of our bullshit governor and you having to wear that stupid little mask. And he kind of goes like this. He backs up from my truck and he's on the passenger side outside the door and he goes, sir, it's for all of our protection. I was like, oh my God, way to be a beta male, buddy.
It's like, you know,
I was like, what the
change one
fuck?
thing,
Yes, stand up for your beliefs.
put a
Or
giant
don't.
robotic
Beta
spider
male.
make,
Whatever you think is best.
military
Sweetie.
drone.
Yes.
I don't think you have a woman,
I like that.
because if you did, you would know where your
I like
balls
that
are.
idea. I
It's
like
all
that
about
idea.
protection.
Ed 209. Just saying.
Hey, why don't you do all the protecting over there in your Prius? I don't get the people wearing their masks in the car.
Yeah, that's part of the fucking problem.
So
Like, okay, after this whole shit's over, if you're wearing a fucking mask in your shitty Prius, stay the fuck home!
We saw a guy.
God!
We saw a guy walking down the sidewalk today. Nobody else on the sidewalk.
Nobody near him.
He's got a fucking mask on. It's 95 degrees out today.
We're like, dude, fucking breathe or just stay home. Like, why are you doing this? You're killing yourself.
Jesus.
You're rebreathing your own infectious, nauseous voice.
Okay, so Chris chimes in and says, imagine naming your kid, and I'm assuming there's some sort of expletive that it fucking bleeped out. But it says XAEX.
That's Elon Musk.
A-12.
Elon Musk, yeah, tried to name his kid that, yep.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. He had his first software update. They changed it because California wouldn't let him do it.
Fuck California.
Fuck California. Elon said that too.
Yeah, fuck California. Well, Joe Rogan's leaving there.
Yep.
So,
And Joe, yeah.
Elon Musk is digging a hole.
Is he?
Dig that hole.
He's digging a tunnel along the entire border of California.
Isn't that a
We're
smuggler's
all
tunnel?
gonna go there.
And set bombs
We're
off?
all gonna go. And it's gonna go.
Wait.
Hydrogen!
Wait.
Everybody
I've
wrong.
saw this one before. It was called Superman.
No, it's called Escape.
Lex Luthor hijacked a couple A-bombs and dropped them in there, and then Superman had to start flying backwards.
Where the fuck is Snake Plissken when you need him? Just saying.
I don't. He's got no. So,
They call me Snake.
was that the end of your rant about the mask? I want to really hear the something.
Oh, I was in Walmart the other day, and they had an announcement coming on because it was like 8 o'clock and they closed at 8:30.
Right. 24-hour Walmart,
Oh,
but now.
we just want to tell everybody we're closing at 8:30. So, make your way to the aisle in a mannerly fashion to the door. Stay 6 feet apart.
Only walk up and down certain aisles.
All I had to say,
Don't
and I piped up out of nowhere, just natural instinct. Of
course.
And I said, I was done shopping, and I'm still not gonna wear a mask.
Did you have any reaction? Who'd you have with you?
My son,
You had Bubby with
my
you?
brother,
And Al?
and Morgan.
And Morgan? I was doing shopping!
Came from the toy aisle, so probably wasn't heard very much.
Speaking of that, that's fucked up. We went up to Meyer the other day, right?
Yes.
Okay. 45 fucking minutes standing in line, jerking my schlong, waiting for these people to
You didn't get
fucking move
arrested for indecent
Why you
exposure?
do that? But
I was playing with someone else's mask trying to get them, corona. But no, Kenny and I are sitting there because we're trying to get back to the cave.
I was waiting.
Right, and it's just like 45 minutes standing in line, and this guy's like,
I think I came with somebody.
just standing there with a fucking mask on by himself. Everybody's 6 fucking feet away from each other. We go to the self-checkout. Do you have any idea how long we're in self-checkout?
bullshit.
5 minutes.
4 hours.
5 fucking minutes.
Bullshit amount of time.
And I'm just like,
Why didn't you go to self-checkout to begin with?
because there was nobody in fucking line when we got in line to fucking check out.
That's what we did today.
Oh, and you had...
And then all of a sudden, apparently fucking Karen, 2 carts ahead of us, are like, oh no, I'm gonna put half of my cart back.
Okay.
You dumb fucking Thank you, Karen.
You can't say that. That is as offensive as the N-word.
Benny?
Hey, Karen.
All right, two
You
things.
ready?
2 things, Benny, I need from you right now. 2 things.
Yes.
Number 1, I need a quick explanation of Karen, because I didn't know what this. I've heard it, but I didn't know what this was until the other day. And he wanted me to call. He wanted me to do the T-shirt that said Karen Whitler
Yes.
for our.
That is
our-
correct. You
For
told me that.
Gretchen.
You gotta pull,
For Gretchen.
pull
For Gretchen.
the explanation up on
For
the
Gretchen
Benny
Whitmer.
cam. Pull the Benny cam up. There it is.
Benny
Yes,
cam.
Karen is a woman, normally the one who would ask for the manager, the dumb one who rides in your blind spot all the way down the highway and swerves all over the place.
While she's on the phone.
Well,
She's on the phone.
Doing her eyes.
the one who expects everything to be handed to her and doesn't understand the concept of hard
How did
work.
the name Karen come about? Is it just? Is there an incident?
She's the bitch at the PTA that makes the meeting go for 3 hours as opposed to 1.
You never
Because
watched
she's
the
asking
movie?
I know that, but I mean,
pertinent questions.
Karen, you're so stupid.
Is there a movie? Is there a movie or a TV show? Mean Girls.
Yeah,
Karen.
She's doing her K in the mirror for prom. She did a little diamond-studded K on her chest
Okay.
for prom, and it's backwards.
So that
she
makes.
did it in the
So this is a cultural phenomenon. Okay.
I can't even talk about it all the time. God, Karen, you're so stupid. What are you supposed to be? She's wearing all lingerie, little mouse ears. I'm a mouse. Duh.
All right.
Yes, that's
This is
great.
Second thing, you cleared that up for me. I didn't know what movie it was from. I knew it was a cultural appropriation of some kind. Second thing, I need you to tell all the good folks out there.
Oh, we gotta shut the fuck up, Benny, in chat. So
Thank you.
Fuck up, Benny. Thank
shut
you.
the fuck up, Benny.
Who's that from?
Oh, that was from Kitty.
Somebody's gonna
I'm
do
used to it.
Somebody's gonna do just the Twitch handle. Shut the fuck up, Benny.
That's
So
right.
that they can go.
I think that I
"Read,
might
read,
start
bitches."
streaming myself. It'll just be shut the fuck up, Benny.
That's
That'll
right. You
just-
should totally do that shit.
Now I'm gonna copyright the t-shirt.
I got it first.
Trademark. Hashtag shut the fuck up, Benny.
It's about me.
Nope, can't use
Every
it.
time I use my own hashtag, I get a violation by the FCC.
STFU, Benny.
Second thing, Benny, I want you to tell the good folks out there in Twitch land, fuck YouTube, that what your rant was this morning when you walked into the trailer concerning impeaching somebody.
Oh, impeach Obama.
No, Whitmer.
Wait, this is amazing. So, let me get into this real quick.
we're
My
on the
brother
better
came back from college not long ago, and we took
He survived?
Yeah, we took his friend home, who was living near our area. You know, they were up in Northern, so it's 7 hours away from us. So they carpooled down.
Right.
On the way back, I see a bumper sticker on the back of this truck, and it's like a fresh, clean. Like he just put this on there, and it says "Impeach Obama." Right during the time where the impeachment started coming up with Trump.
Right.
And I'm like, brilliant. Fucking phenomenal. Impeach Obama.
Impeach
For
Obama.
some reason today, I felt the need to look it up again. This very morning. I'm
Very morning.
I'm looking it up. And the top results coming up when I say impeach. It's like how to impeach Michigan Gun. How to impeach Whitler. Like, oh, dude.
Every time.
I was like, yes, Hitler's getting
The top 100, 1,000
I was
searches.
like, thank you, Google. Now I will use you for the rest of the day.
Hey, shout out to Crispy Bacon. He's got a bounce. Hey, brother, come on back
Thanks,
anytime.
buddy.
We're going to be here. Thanks for tuning in.
Don't forget to follow on Instagram.
Yeah,
It's
follow
my
on
brain.
Instagram.
Yeah.
This is my brain.
Find us somewhere.
Yeah,
There's a team that puts shit together around here.
something like that. Yeah,
Something happens sometimes.
yeah thanks
so
for listening
check it
in,
out.
brother. That's awesome.
It's our Tuesday night
Rant.
fucking rant. Because you know what? You can't save the rants until fucking Friday. Friday, you're supposed to just have fun.
Yes.
Tonight,
Exactly.
it's ready to get some shit out, man.
Fuck you.
If you don't rant at a certain point, you'll explode.
Are you ready for the rant? Last week in the trade.
Dude, give
I
it to
gave
us.
you one. Okay, so I get to work early as fuck because that's how I am.
That's how he is.
Every day. I'm
That's
there.
how he is.
He came
So,
first day with me. I'm
I
like,
say, he goes, what time we starting, boss? I go, 8 a.m. And he knows I'm going to be late.
yeah.
He still gets there fucking 15 minutes early, doesn't say a word, doesn't complain, doesn't do anything.
Dick.
Just sends me a text. If I'm over a half an hour late, he goes, are you guys still coming? Yeah, Benny, we hit some traffic, buddy. No, we didn't. Vince didn't want to get up.
Yeah. Yeah, I always believe the traffic going total.
I didn't want to get up.
I was sleeping in the truck.
Either way.
We have this simple thing
Even after
happen.
we get there, I have to wait for them to get out of the truck. Like, I'll just wait in my truck for a little bit longer because I know they're going to be a minute.
Today we pulled up and yelled at him.
Yeah, today I had to get out before they were out of the truck. They yelled at me.
I was like, hey, fucker.
Got me.
Guide me in. I got to back this trailer in. Boy. All right, so last week, give it to us, Benny.
Last week, so I get there. First thing when I pull in, I get a text from one of my sisters saying,
Oh, my
"You
gosh.
should not be at work if Andrew is sick." Andrew was sick, by the way. He does not have corona, but he told us.
Andrew, you were sick?
What? You got the corona?
Give us a shot.
Hold on, let me come over there.
He had a fever and he coughed a couple times.
Did you say he tested?
Oh yeah,
Did you say he tested negative for corona?
he did actually. Somehow
fucking corona?
You got fracking?
he got the Rona. So
Even if they're negative, it's still corona.
Right.
Okay. Okay, so might as well call it.
I'm trying to get work done, and now charging hourly on this job, but we're not dragging ass. But I'm trying to get work done here, and I'm getting all these messages that I feel like I need to respond to, and I'm like, oh my goodness, you guys are being a bunch of Karens right now. I'm just trying to. Both my sisters start coming in at me, and I'm telling them the facts, and they're like, you need to stay home. So I literally send them a screenshot of the desk in the total population. And they're like, well, the denominator in that should be the number of people infected. And I'm like, okay, it was like, what, 0.005% of people died? And then I'm like,
0.00005%.
and then I'm like,
against the population.
okay, so I switch it. I to appease her, I do the number of people infected as the denominator. 9.5%. Here you go. Still not cause for a pandemic. How many people aren't even getting sick? She's like, well, over 50%. Like, oh yeah, this is going to be my argument. And I'm like, I knew the answer to that before I asked you. I'm asking you this for a reason. Yes, I know over 50% of the people aren't getting sick. That makes it less of a pandemic. That does not make it more. Oh, it's easier to spread because people aren't getting sick. So many people aren't getting sick, in fact, that nobody's going to the hospitals. In fact, our precious CNN, you can't lie on there.
You can't lie on there.
They published this nice graph showing new hospitalizations from the first of last month to this month.
Yeah.
Cut in half.
They're laying off people in the hospital. We had a lady here at the Birdie.
I'm not even to the best part. I haven't even got And then I'm going through this, and she's like the death rates in New York. She's like, whatever. If you want to kill grandma and grandpa.
Oh, that's the fucking appeal to emotion.
Finally, it comes to the point where I'm like, I already took the red pill. You seem like you took the blue one. Like, whatever. She's like, it seems like I'm the one living in the I don't know what she said. Some word for bad reality. Like, she was living in a haunting reality. And I'm like, whatever.
Right.
And then I'm like, the only reason, I was like, if I lived in New York right now, she sent the deaths over, and I was like, what about the suicide rates? You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, so many people are locked in a city. The whole point of living in a city is you get to go out and see people all the time.
Right.
And then you don't have to stay in your little shoebox apartment. And I'm like, the only reason I wouldn't kill myself or I wouldn't hang myself if I lived in New York City right now is because they listed as COVID. And she goes, talk about a logical fallacy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. And then she's like, that's all anecdotal. And I'm like, literally, I'm giving you all the facts, all the statistics. You're telling me I'm killing grandma, and I make one anecdotal argument, and you're gonna call me out for it? Really? That's not even the best part.
I was there. We didn't work for half an hour.
The part that I'm not, I don't get, they think I'm arguing that the virus is fake somehow. I'm like, no, I get it. People are dying from a virus. This is happening. That's
But the
not
hype
part
and fear and all the other bullshit
that
and
I
the numbers don't add up.
Is that it's dictatorial to make people stay home. It's dictatorial to say you have to act a certain way. We don't have that in this country. The point of this country is you can come here. You can walk around. You can have your head wrapped up in it. And we accept you. We love you. We let you come to this country. Run a business. Start a business. Own a business.
Right.
Start a family. Let them run the business with you. Yep. That's the point of this country. And then it's like, yeah, but actually stay inside your house. And if you're caught out and about and we pull you over, and you don't have a transit letter, we're probably going to fine you like $8 million.
We literally have fucking a transit letter right now.
Yeah, I have to have a transit letter in my truck in order to leave my house. How bullshit is that?
It's totally bullshit, dude.
How much of a violation of my rights is that? To say you can't leave your house unless we give you permission.
It's fucking unconstitutional.
What is the statistic for a pandemic, according to the populations?
Andrew, can you look it up?
Probably more than 0.0.
Well, that's why I was asking, because, I mean, it's one of those things that, okay, what is the raw data for a pandemic? According to population.
And that's what I'd like to know, because
Not
I guarantee
CNN's
you,
definition.
I guarantee you,
we know the definition beforehand.
And
changed the
El
number of
Jefe
mass
chimes
shootings
in.
down
El
to
Jefe's
4 rather
Yeah,
than
yeah.
6.
He said, I meme that Gretch stole this summer.
Oh! Fuck, did anybody do a t-shirt? Because we could do that one.
Yeah, totally do a shirt like that. Hell yeah. Gretch stole my summer.
We do her in green.
I know what Gretch did last summer.
The Gretch stole summer.
Yeah, dude.
Well, like
green.
Gretch stole my summer
yeah.
body, and there's a bag of
Okay,
shit
all right.
fat chick.
All right,
Can you pull that up, Drew?
Drew, give me
What's the number for a pandemic?
Gonna ruin my beach ball.
all right,
And don't say 1-900, I need cash now.
Drew, you're supposed to be doing it on the computer so we see it.
877.
Oh,
Give me a Vince's shot. Give me Vince's shot.
Fuck you.
There's the t-shirt.
That's going to be the
Let me
t-shirt.
see if I can come back, because it's all blurry.
You can't tell the symbol is this.
There you go.
And it says fuck you.
Bring it over.
Oh, sorry. Oops.
I'm still tethered. There we go. Now it's clear.
There you go.
Providing example.
That's the T-shirt. I just got the text from Bill.
Hey, anybody who's considered
send over
unessential,
proofread.
I want to know how you feel about that. Is
You
that
know what?
offensive
Fuck
to
you.
in
We are
any way?
all essential.
Because is that just fucking rude? Like
I'm essential.
disrespectful
I'm
to say
replying.
that
I'm like, wait a minute.
your job isn't essential.
They go, well, all of our
Was
essential
before.
workers. I go, wait. Okay, so doctors, nurses. Switch back to the table shot.
Go to the table, Drew.
Drew's over there feverishly. He's like, you want me to research? You want me to switch fucking cameras? What the fuck, man? He's like, I'm going to switch to you, Drew, so you can rant.
Come on, Drew.
I didn't even know what a fucking computer was until this afternoon.
Your fingers up to the camera. We'll get it.
What other guy that's not
He's like, I'm
Just
not.
stick him over the computer. We'll get around the table.
Drew's got. He's like, I didn't even know what a computer was until your fucking show. And now you want me to do research, and then you want me to do switch cameras.
I only went to college for 2 years.
I gotta get the fucking alcoholics at the end of the bar a bunch of beer.
Bastards.
So we're working on that T-shirt. I have to know.
Is that seriously, John? Seriously? That El Jefe says case bill features are closed till June 22nd. Is that seriously a fact?
El Jefe's in Caseville?
El Jefe.
I would almost guarantee you that the fuckers that our governor has shut that shit down.
That's fucking bullshit.
Do it. No,
You're the best.
How about this?
Exactly.
How about this one? They shut down. They shut down. Do you know that all of the private campsites right now are shut down?
Really?
But the state parks are open.
Wait, ones that they get money from?
Yes.
The ones they get the cash money paper from?
Yes.
Oh, they open.
Literally, Indiana's governor
but
is advertising and saying, "Just go
That's
over the border.
essential.
We're open."
That's essential. But regular campground not essential.
Yes, that's what I said. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Oh.
Doctors, nurses, hospitals, grocery stores, lumber yards, those are all essential, along with your liquor store, your pot dealer, but churches,
Dispensaries, dude.
yeah, your dispensaries are open, but your churches are closed
Right.
Don't make them shut
What
down.
about auto shops?
by appointment only.
Auto shops essential?
So I can go to my lumber yard and buy a fucking HDMI cable, but I can't go to Best Buy and buy a Blu-ray player to go with my HDMI cable. So I have to go to Myers to buy the fucking Blu-ray player and the HDMI cable because I can get them both there. But I can't go to Best Buy and buy a fucking DVD. So 90% of the shit that is either at Home Depot, Lowe's, Myers, or Walmart that I can buy there, but I can't go to fucking Best Buy and buy it.
Here's the question.
In fact, you know what? It's 100%. There's nothing at fucking Best Buy other than variety of
I
product
wanna know-
that you can't get everywhere else.
I want to know the first quarter of Amazon, eBay, and Craigslist.
They're fucking raking it in, and
You forgot one. Spotify.
And Spotify.
they're trying to fucking destroy
Disney Plus.
the small
Disney
business.
Plus.
Yeah, shit. They're trying to destroy
Netflix,
the
all
small-
of them motherfuckers.
They're trying to destroy the small business owner.
You said
These blue state fucking Democrat dickheads are trying to destroy the small business owners and put them out of business and empower the big corporations to take over and have more control. Because you know what?
Yeah.
The chick that confronted me at fucking Home Depot today, she's part of a corporate conglomerate. Fuck. Good D. Serrano. A corporate fucking conglomerate.
Pour more of that shit in there.
I'm gonna get some. I need some more ice. So, a corporate fucking conglomerate, okay, of people. Thank you, Andrew.
Did you joke on that motherfucker or what? Conglomerate.
But the big corporations will more readily invoke and enforce these draconian efforts. Okay, the big corporations are open, and they're the ones that go, "You got to wear a mask to come in here." All the big
Costco.
companies. Whereas the little companies, our buddy owned. Thank you, Drew.
Did you see that? Oh my goodness.
Our
Did you
li-
see
no, listen-
Costco? Like, oh, we don't care.
Yeah.
About Trump
Oh yeah,
not wearing a mask.
Vince. All right, go ahead. Vince ran it.
Do it.
So,
That's very
I'm sure people have heard about, the president visiting the Portland.
This fucking epic speech was beautiful.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah,
Who's the president? Bill Clinton?
The president.
Donald J. Trump.
Oh, Hillary?
I'm talking about you.
Donald J.
Trump.
Right?
Donald John.
Is it Trump?
Trump.
His
Clorox.
name's very recognizable.
Not black Joe Biden.
Hey,
You're doing Clorox enemas? What the fuck, Ben?
hey,
What else am I gonna do with my free time?
let him rant.
Sorry.
Do it.
Sorry.
Do it.
It's also
Do
a
it.
show.
Fucking rant, dude.
And I'm sure all the employees and people that got to see him were just ecstatic. You know, why wouldn't they be? And
It's our commander in chief,
It's
man.
like, why would, but unless you throw fucking common sense and logic out the window, why wouldn't you be?
but apparently, the Attorney General
Right.
said that well, he wasn't wearing a mask and he was posing a danger. You know,
It's our fucking
I don't
commander
remember
in
the
chief.
quote exactly, but
He said
She
he was
literally
wearing a
said,
mask for most
if
of the
you-
tour until the camera was on him.
And she literally said, if you don't come back, if you come back to
Yeah.
our state and you don't wear a mask while you're here at whatever, then you won't be welcome in our factories and our facilities.
I want to throw this
I'm
out
like, you
there.
know what? Fuck you.
Right. I want to throw this out there as a law-abiding citizen.
Not executive order obeying citizen, law abiding.
Not a-
Actual
Law-abiding
fucking laws
order.
passed by our actual fucking legislators.
Gerard Butler.
Yes, Gerard Butler. President Trump, you are welcome to come back to our glorious state
And
of
anytime.
hardworking,
Thank you, sir.
law-abiding
Rated
citizens.
ninth most beautiful.
And
in the
thank
world.
you.
Our mask.
Yep.
Even though there are people that don't agree with your policies and the way that you've handled the presidency, you are more than welcome to come back here all the time because you are fucking commander in
We
chief.
will respect your position.
Thank you very much.
Good job, Tone.
Even if we don't
And-
love
and-
all of your policies, we will respect
What
you
policy don't
for
you
your
like?
position. I didn't say that. I just
don't
said
like-
we
Are
will
you
respect
doing the
all
caveat?
positions.
Just doing the caveat?
I don't like the one that
I'm
was.
saying even if we don't agree
Even
with
if we don't-
everything, we will respect you.
Build
for your
that
position.
wall. Build that wall. Look at here. This is a wall.
Build that wall. Oh my God.
It actually is. Long before the coronavirus, we were protected from each
You're not
other.
gonna believe this. It's stopping me.
What?
From going through it and touching you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I can't disturb you.
What the fuck?
My bad. Here we go.
Could you read it? Wait.
Yes.
But I just can't go through it. I just
So all the fucking cameras were working just fine. I got to rant about this shit. All the fucking cameras were working great before we went live. And Benny's camera's got a glitch. My camera's got a fucking slow motion to where I had to change the rate. And now it looks all shit. Your camera, but the GoPro at the end of the fucking table looks great.
Hero Force, I told you, man. There's something about them.
They are,
haven't
dude.
made a good one since then.
You know, we need like 10 of them around here.
That computer operator.
So farmers markets
No blame.
will be organic foods, but will they be open? El Jefe said. Candy said, if Trump isn't your president, then give back your stimulus check, bitches.
There's a fucking rant for you. Rant, motherfucker.
I got a rant.
Give me a rant.
Jersey Mike's.
Benny Cam!
Yes,
Benny Cam.
Benny Cam!
we ordered Jersey Mike's. My dad calls it in. He orders everybody's sandwich to go pick it up. We go and pick it up and get a call on the way, and they say, "There's a beef shortage in this country." Oh yeah! After they already said they can make our sandwich, a beef shortage in the country. That's the main.
Did
part
you
of
already
the rant.
pay?
Already paid.
Already fucking paid. Already said they were making her sandwich.
Oh, wait, no,
And then they call you back and go,
No, we didn't already pay. I was going to pay. I go in there. I'm like, so do I get a discount on that one because it's not.
beef
It's
fucking
not.
shortage?
It's not gonna be what I ordered. You said, and he's like, well, it's a national beef shortage. It's not just us. And I'm like, yeah, but you're the manager, right? He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I managed a food joint too, man. Like, I know it's not your money. And he's like, yeah. Gives me 15% discount and a free sandwich for next time I come. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah, Jersey Mike's. I appreciate it. Sorry about the beef, but I
hey,
didn't mean it.
Where's the
let's
beef?
rant about that fucking beef.
We need the beef.
The beef. No, here's really.
I go to my local
Yeah.
meat market, right? My local butcher. These guys know me. I always buy.
They always handle your meat.
Right, they always handle my meat
Well,
and package it well. I buy 5 pounds of bacon sausage, which if you guys have not had, it is fucking incredible.
I sincerely apologize. I try to keep this show as clean as fucking possible. It just
Bullshit.
doesn't happen.
And then I also buy 5 pounds of ground chuck, which is local,
Local
organic,
chuck. What do you get? What do you like? Do you like 90-10 or you like 85-15?
I like the whole 95-5.
I like 100.
Wow, that's really fuck. No, I love 85-15 because there's just enough. That to me is a little bit more fat.
But see, that's the thing, though, is it's all local, and I support local. Like if you go on my
Loco. What are you calling me loco?
I tried to buy a cow off my buddy the other day. They can't get a process for a fucking year.
But that's my point. Is when you support local, it also sustains the mom and pop shops. Now this is a local meat market, right?
Yep.
You got fucking Joe, Tim, Tom, and Curtis working back there cutting up fucking meat, cutting up.
Literally?
Right. Exactly.
Joe, Tom, Tim, and Curtis.
Yes.
You sound like
And Connor.
You sound like Matt Damon reciting his brothers from fucking Good Will Hunting. Jimmy, Tommy, Tony again. Bobby and Steve.
Right.
Jimmy, Tommy,
But no.
Tony, Bobby, Joey, Trent, and Steve.
Right. But these guys are in there busting their ass every day, cutting up meat, doing what they do every single fucking
They're
day.
farting and cutting.
Right. So
Busting
I
ass.
come in there, right, shitting on the fucking meat.
Skating fast,
Not
eating
literally, but So I go in there when this fucking bullshit virus comes
Fucking
around,
bullshit.
and I said, "Hey man, give me 5 pounds of bacon sausage, which is fucking incredible, and give me 5 pounds of ground chuck."
We're all out, bro.
Sorry, man. There's a 2 pound
You
limit.
say sorry, ma'am.
I said, "Motherfucker, what?"
And look at me! And Bernie Sanders said, bread lines are good.
Yes.
At least you know there's bread.
Right.
We got too many choices in this country. Why do you need 30 choices of deodorant?
And I'm gonna put
Why do you need
a TV antenna in every household
Why do you need to have
with a voting device. Ross Perot.
Why do you need,
I look at the guy.
but Tony,
Yes.
why do you need 5 pounds? 2 pounds should be good enough for you.
Right.
You come back tomorrow and get 2 more pounds.
I look at the guy that cuts my meat all the time. Love the guy.
Everybody gets the same brony.
And I said, man, I buy 5 pounds once a month. Why are you cutting me?
You can come back tomorrow and buy 2 more pounds.
And that's exactly what I fucking did. He's like, don't worry, come back tomorrow. I got you.
Come back tomorrow and buy 2 more
So
pounds.
I go the next day. I
You buy-
said, I need another 5 pounds of meat. He's like,
You can only get 2.
you can only get 2.
He said, okay, I'll be back tomorrow. So in 3 days I get 6, when one day I get 5.
Right, exactly.
you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
And what if it is me?
First you'll get the beef, then you'll get the power.
Then you get the butter.
Oh, so
mix it
El
with
Jefe.
El
El Jefe says dairy farmers are already dumping milk. They
They're
cannot
dumping
sell.
fucking milk.
And dumping fucking
I'm
milk.
extremely pissed off because one of our major pork producers was bought out a few years back.
Yeah.
Under the previous administration that was allowed to go through, and it's owned by a fucking Chinese corporation that now controls all of the pork production, or one of the 4 major, I think it's Smithfield, one of the 4 major pork productions, and they've laid a ton of people off, shut shit down. But all of our beef production, our pork production, our chicken productions are being affected by this bullshit okay.
You sound like a
vi-
Michigan moron.
The COVID-19 fucking virus may be real all day long. This is not a fucking pandemic. The numbers do not. Drew, were you able to pull that up?
You sound like a Michigan
What you got? Pull it up on the screen.
Yeah, hit desktop, buddy.
Pull it up on the
You
screen.
sound like an absolute Michigan moron. Are you kidding?
Thank you.
What's it say?
Pandemic flu has been one of the words occurring over a wide geographic area and affecting. That's all it is. There's no numbers, is what it rises
There's
to.
no raw numbers, buddy.
Whoa, go. I saw some 15 times. What is that? What's that? Oh, scroll up.
Oh, back it.
What is this?
8.9% of all deaths. No, that's not
For
it.
10 weeks in a row during 2004-2005 season, records kept by the CDC
Showing a
showing
bunch of fucking liars.
right during the week of March 5th, 2005, 8.9% of deaths reported in 122 U.S. cities were due to the influenza and pneumonia, a common complication of the flu.
Yeah, and how many fucking people?
How many fucking countries did we shut down for that shit?
Zero. Fucking
What
zero.
about when we were bleeding
What?
out of our eyes and our anus simultaneously?
Oh, no.
Was Iraq
What about when you were bleeding?
The Ebola virus didn't spread, and
It was the new AIDS.
the same fucking doctor.
It was the new AIDS. You were bleeding out of your eyes and your anus at the same time.
Is that a South Park reference?
Excuse me.
Damn.
There would have been another.
I have to go bleed now and die.
You have to bleed out of your
I
hands.
have to go bleed out of my eyes and die.
That's fucked up.
Hey,
Oh,
you
I just-
come
I
see
did-
me and touch my
I was
breast,
looking-
you start
hey.
bleeding out of your ass
Okay,
and
so-
also your anus.
So, Andrew, look up on a separate window because you're still looking shit up.
Pouring
The
up
movie
that
out. Pull up IMDb.
It's great.
Outbreak. IMDb, and then look up the movie Outbreak. It's with Cuba Gooding Jr., Dustin Hoffman.
Is it Matt Damon in that one?
No.
No.
Gene.
Gee,
No, Russo.
Renee?
Renee Russo.
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey's in it. Morgan Freeman, Donald Sutherland.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a fucking great movie. Anyways, I wanted to have him pull it
What
up.
was that? No, that was Quarantine. Was it with Matt Damon?
That's Matt Damon. Of course.
Yeah.
No, Outbreak was before that. I
Yeah,
want to
he
say it
did.
was in the mid '90s.
good
Pull
actor.
that one. You got it?
Hey, but fuck you.
Screenshot. it
What
for
you
me.
did,
buddy.
Hey,
fuck you.
you're a good actor. Fuck you.
Well, you know you did. You shouldn't have.
Sorry,
touched
the
it.
page is missing. Oh, damn.
Are you shitting me?
What the hell?
IMDb can't fucking pull up.
Hey,
It's blocked because you fucking
you're a
wrong.
good actor.
Yeah.
What you did.
Watch
to those
this.
people.
Let me show you.
Hold on.
Oh,
look at this.
That's what it says. I'm the
Me too.
Where's your mouse?
500 server area.
Area. What the fuck? Oh, Garcon.
500 server error.
What is
Well,
this?
you got fucking 500 on
IMDb. There you go. All right, pull it up. What you got?
500 server area.
What the hell?
Area.
IMDb's down, dude.
Are you serious? All right,
Totally jet.
there you go. What's that?
95. Okay, that's all I needed to see was 95.
1995. Oh,
So I
there's
just
the beats right there.
What the fuck? I just went to IMDb and this motherfucker wouldn't pull up.
Dustin Hoffman
Yeah.
and Renee Russo.
Excellent movie.
Uh,
Wolfgang Peterson, who does every fucking "You're Gonna Die" movie from a national catastrophe. Anyways, it was an excellent movie.
Right.
95. So in 1995, I was connected with
this year.
a black church out of Astor,
Yes.
A brown church.
Pastor Jones. Good man, beautiful man of God. In fact,
In the water.
he just lost his brother just recently. Not
Is
to
it to
COVID.
COVID?
No, fucking no. He probably was listed that way, but no, he didn't. I saw the obituary that they posted.
Fake news.
Yeah. So, anyways, point being, there's a point.
We're gonna go back and just call every death COVID.
So that movie is literally about is about a virus called Mutaba
You got to the
that
point
fucking
yet?
infects this whole city, and they literally martial law this.
That
fucking
just
town
sounds like some
and
shit
shut
from
it down.
Madagascar.
And
like,
and
who was the fucking king of Madagascar? The fucking the little lemur dude.
I don't.
You know what Mutaba virus is?
I don't know this.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know you're not.
King Julian, yes. King Julian. Mutaba virus, yes.
So in this movie, the military wants to keep the fucking virus on wraps and just implode this city so that they can continue to have the virus as a weapon that they can use against people at any time. Whereas Dustin Hoffman's character and Cuba Gooding Jr. is helping him. They want to fucking expose it. So they literally they fly the chopper into a TV studio,
Right.
and do the shit.
Son of a...
This is what they fucking do on a digger.
I fucking blocked that. Over there.
Are you out now? Are you out of ammo?
He totally is.
Put your fucking gun down. All right, any epic rants before we close out the show tonight?
Yeah, we gotta close the show out.
Any epic rants before we close out the show?
Garcon?
Gerson? He doesn't need any more. He's over here shooting bottle caps. Yes, please.
No, that's Benny.
Give me two.
That's Benny.
I was blocking.
That's right.
All right, we need. Anyways, I was telling you about this movie, and it's excellent. And yeah, that's a huge fucking cat, you retard. My name is Bobby. Hi, Benny. You know why it hurt so much? Because you had space between the cap and your finger.
Right,
You gotta
my
have your
Adidas.
finger right on it. You know, you learn that when you play carom as a child.
Yes.
When you play Karen as a child and you're shooting that shit, Karen.
When you play Karen as a child?
You know,
Karen was my babysitter and she was a whore.
So Benny said,
Did you hate that?
Yes.
give us some. She was my babysitter, she was a whore. But
She gave me cookies.
She said not to tell my parents about this whore.
So Vince didn't do this. Benny did this for like 2 months before I finally the other day asked him. I was like,
Like balls deep, Karen?
I was like, what the fuck is a Karen?
Like balls.
Listen. The only Karen.
That's real deep.
So Benny's doing the Karen thing.
Yes.
You would come over and you're doing the fucking Karen thing.
Right.
You and Candy, you're like, Karen, and then you're wondering where
That's
Kellyanne
as
is.
offensive as the
Kellyanne.
N-word, by the way.
and she
Which
doesn't
you
come
can
out
tell
until
it's
she
not. We're
fucking
saying-
wants to.
we're saying-
So anyways,
You didn't watch that episode of South Park last night. It was
so
funny.
Yes.
so you're doing the Karen thing. You're doing the
I'm
Karen
doing the
thing,
Karen thing.
right? And for like 2 months, you guys
Yes.
are doing this, and I'm like, who gives a fuck about the cougar in the car on Talladega Nights?
Yes.
Because that was the cougar's name was Karen, and he
Yes.
says, "Calm down, Karen." So you guys would go, "Calm down, Karen." And I'm like, was it that big of a
the
fucking
cougar.
mean? Was the cougar in the car?
I'm
I'm like,
talking about an older gal.
I know, right? So the rant that I have is fucking Karen.
I didn't mean older as an age. I meant
no, we had.
More experience.
Experience.
You weren't here. Were you here? No, you were here Sunday.
And
Yeah.
people.
Where the fuck am I gonna be?
She will be on the show soon.
Yes, you
Yes.
get better at things as you
And
do.
she said to me outside, she cracked me
Are you
up.
talking about Kim?
Kim.
Oh my God, yes.
I was a cougar long before they came up with that name. I was like,
How fucking old are you?
Aaron. She said she was a cougar before it was cool.
55.
when the cat.
She's like, I was a cougar before it was cool. I was like, damn. She's like, I got these guys hitting me up on Facebook. If I can give birth to you, we're not dating.
Dude, fucking quote verbatim. I'm going.
I was like, you're fucking on my show,
Hey,
man.
I know dating, but is she she's keeping it toy for 55?
Like a toy.
Listen, there's certain things you don't inquire of. Okay? Like a
No,
cougar.
exactly.
Like a,
for my
like a
friend.
cougar.
I'm asking for a friend, all right?
For a friend, I'm asking.
I want to know.
I want to know for
Like a
that
cougar.
guy.
Hey, I just want to say for a
His
friend.
name is
For a friend.
I don't know. I don't want to know. Again, I apologize to those out there. I try to keep this.
Sven from Skyrim?
Yes.
I try to keep the show
Yes.
There's a guy named Sven.
asexual,
First mission.
but
Correct.
Are we talking like Deadpool?
Listen, I cannot control all the
Deadpool?
earwigs that get in my
Are we
head.
talking like Deadpool asexual or just like what?
No, I cannot control all of the earwigs that get into my head. Okay, they burrow into certain areas, and I go, what the actual
Yes.
fuck?
My goal for everybody that I meet is one day I'm a tumor, like in that episode of Family Guy where Lois has the Peter tumor. He's like, I'm a tumor. Yeah, my goal is to be that for everybody. Like they just want.
You want to be a Peter tumor?
Just every day they had me in their head. I'm just like, I'm Benny. They just got it like every day. That's when you're saying shut the fuck up, Benny. I'm implanting it in you, and one day you're not gonna be able to stop it. You're just gonna be all by yourself. And you're gonna be like, shut the fuck up! Damn it, Benny!
See, now that's an epic fucking rant.
That's right.
I would settle for you just being the fetus on the side of the lady's head in South Park, but you want to be the fucking tumor.
I want to be the fucking cancer that will be listed as COVID.
That's right.
When I get into your head.
Well,
and
there's
I
a few.
say,
There's a few.
Benny!
There's a few elitists out there that would like to be viruses as well and come back and wipe out fucking populations. Prince Andrew.
Mentally challenged.
I don't have so much brain power.
Bill Gates.
Fag.
Benny!
I don't wear a pink sweater.
It happened right after I got my vaccine.
I feel great. I don't know what you're talking about.
Thank you, Bill Gates.
Is there anything wrong with this one?
Shut up!
No, he's perfectly normal.
That's your.
Just always
Shut the
screaming
fuck up,
right
Benny
in my
T-shirt will
ear.
be your face with a big tumor coming out that says
Yes.
with a
it's
caption over
screaming
it
at
says
your
shut the
Tumor,
fuck up.
and it's gonna have the hair just coming way back.
Yeah, and it's screaming at you.
Yes.
And your father called you the tumor.
Yes.
The growth on
You are
my
the Bud King.
on my tuba penis.
So we've had an epic rant tonight on a Tuesday night. Tuesday night fucking epic rant. And you know what? We're still fucking on.
Yes.
We're still.
That is
What's
amazing.
our title? What was our title today?
Tuesday night fucking epic rant.
Oh, of course.
I wonder how many times we say
But if we listed it as the Corona Rant, guess what?
I bet it's a lot more times
Boom!
now.
YouTube's got us kicked. But if we listed it as CNN,
So what was
real
it?
facts and
2 weeks ago, I had Matt and Matt sitting here.
2 weeks ago.
And Benny fucking lists the show as Corona Quarantine.
Or yeah, Corona Lockdown.
Corona
Anger,
Lockdown.
Bash, whatever
Yes.
I named it.
This is my brain on the Corona Lockdown.
That's right.
And we got kicked 10 minutes in. We got kicked 2 minutes later. And then we finally changed the title to Fluffy Puppies. And we stayed on for another hour and a half.
Puppies. Because they wouldn't ban us for that. But they banned us for talking
And
about
of course,
Corona.
Matt has to continually
To
spread
touch his face.
touch his face.
We're
and
like,
give the corona.
fuck the
He's like,
virus.
damn it, I did it. Me and Vince were sitting behind the computer and we're like, you did it again and you didn't notice. You did it again and you didn't notice.
So thank you guys for tuning in.
Absolutely.
This is my
Like,
brain.
subscribe, follow us on Instagram, please. This is my brain on Instagram.
Benny's
You gotta
all
go to
about
Benny
this
Cam
shit.
to do that.
Go to the Benny Cam.
Go to the Benny Cam.
Follow us on Instagram. This is my brain. Like, subscribe. If you want to subscribe on Twitch, we would love it.
Benny,
They have no substitution.
Benny,
They have to.
you don't have the video done, right? You don't have the new video done?
I will be hosting the new video soon.
Okay.
This is my brain.
Benny likes it. Benny does the editing in the new videos. We got a couple new videos that are coming up. Yeah, there's the one.
There's the quad cam. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Shut the
cool.
fuck up, Benny. Why is nobody saying shut the fuck up?
Shut the fuck up!
Nobody's chatting it. I wanted to chat before we leave.
Come on, give me a shut the fuck up, Benny, in the chat.
One last
Fuck
time.
up, Benny, in the chat.
Oh, what do we got going on?
Hey, I do want to thank everybody for joining in
Yes.
and chatting with us
Al
tonight.
Jefe, Crispy Bacon, Survivor Girl, Candy,
Yeah, absolutely.
all y'all.
Appreciate
Hell
you
yeah.
guys. I did not send out the link to all of my people,
wanna
so
say-
nobody tuned in on that end.
It's like banana bread at work. It's a big hell yeah from us.
You know what? And here we go. Here's the drum roll. Vince, I need a drum roll, please. Drum roll, drum roll. All right. And the epic rant for tonight has to go to Benny because he had 4 or 5 when he gave me that first blank fucking stare. Like, a rant? And then I got him going. And then he finally fucking epic ranted like 5 or 6 topics. So you win tonight. So I'm going to come up with I'm going to come up with an epic rant prize that gets passed around each night.
Absolutely. Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday we do the fucking epic rant. So once again,
But we don't have much for this week, so
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you, Benny.
Hey Benny,
Fuck you, Benny in the chat for Benny.
you get the epic.
Fuck up, Benny.
Hey,
STFU, Benny.
Benny, you get the epic rant golden dildo.
Yes.
Yeah. I asked for pink, but it's fine.
So yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you fuckers next Tuesday. Have a great
One
week.
Friday, maybe on a Saturday, maybe, depending on when we
This is my brain.
Dad, that's an egg.
Yeah, that's an egg.
Honey,
Dude,
that's an egg.
seriously,
Yeah,
that's an egg.
It's a metaphor.
yeah, but that's an egg.
That's an egg.
All right, Jeremy, I hate to break it to you, that's an egg.
I know my brain is not actually an egg, okay? It's a metaphor.
Metaphor or not, that's not your brain.
It's just an egg.
Una cerveza para mí.
My egg is my brain.
It's still an egg.
Can I at least have some bacon, maybe some sausage with that egg, though?
Oh, I want some bacon.
I don't know, man. I'm not good at this shit.
I want crepes.
Can I
Okay.
have some bacon and pancakes with that egg?
I'll take it with scrambled eggs and cheese.